Hey there guys, welcome to today's tournament of the Page 3 qualifiers. It's me, Cooper. I hope you're all ready today for some fun because we're going to see some of the weirdest characters have some time to shine, despite the fact that I never give them time to shine. This is the only chance you get to see it. So I'm going to send out my links if that's okay with you all, and then we'll get started. Give me 1 second. Alright. The Ghost Wolf, thank you so much for subscribing for 14 months. That's insane. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing, Ghost Wolf. I really appreciate your support after all these years. Well, I guess year, but you're over a year now, so that's good. That's a really good. Alright, so let me just get the predictions, not predictions, the links out. I gotta go to my Discord channel and give everyone on Discord. Hey there guys, good to see you all, good to see you all. I hope you're ready for a really fun stream today. Page 3 characters barely get any time to shine on my channel, if any time at all, and today is one of the few days you get to see them in action. Alright. Stream is going live. Just need to send it to all the fun stuff. Alright. I think I'm just about ready. I think I'm done with my links. And I'm all set. So, hi there, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Killer B, thanks for being here today. And thank you all. You want to see Lara win? Okay, Lara is an interesting character. I don't think she uses Skull Servants very well in this game. So, we'll see. There are going to be 44 Page 3 characters in this tournament. 44. That is about the amount you guys should expect today. It's going to be a lot of characters, and it's going to be a large tournament because these 44 characters, their decks are not made by me, which means that as much as I tried to cut out any stall or common cards that are just that we don't want to see in everybody's decks, some of these decks might be a little slower than what we're used to, especially for Season 5. However, some of them are unbelievably fast, like characters like Makiko and Jara. You guys might remember them from last season, and Jara winning the whole Season 4 tournament. So, for those of you that have not been here very long or that have forgotten, the Season 4 World Tournament was actually won by Team Page 3. So, you guys should really look out in this season on Team Page 3 because they might win it again. Who knows? Alright, but who knows? Anything could happen. These guys are crazy. We got a lot of freaking characters here. And with 44 characters, I would say out of 44 of them, I would say 20 of them are actually good, and the other ones are going to be kind of slow. If not good, they might just be terrible, honestly. So 44, 20 actual good characters like that can actually fight against the Neo decks, and then we don't know which 4 is going to make it. Yeah, there are a lot of good decks in Page 3. There's a lot of good decks. Some of which that you don't see anywhere else. Like, I know some people out there are fans of Legendary 6 Sam. There they are. Welcome, Amir. Happy to have you here today. Yeah, Legendary 6 Sam, Nene's Shadal deck, she made it to Worlds last season. She didn't make top 16, though, because she was knocked out by Rebecca in a Miracle run, which was pretty crazy. Who else is actually a good deck? Lara is a fun character, I guess, but I don't think she's very good. I'm afraid her Skull Servants are not used properly by an AI, and Skull Servants must be used properly. My fave to win, well, the only character I've ever teamed up with is Ken Yu, so I want Ken Yu to win, but he's not my fave to win because he's not very good at Yu-Gi-Oh! But we'll see. The Fable guy is very good. Yes, that guy is called, he's on the screen right now. He's the middle guy. Anshi. His name's Anshi in this game. Anshi, yeah, he's the middle guy over there with the green hair. He uses a Fable deck, and his Fable deck is very good. Kami is good. She's made it to Worlds before. Reina, that Reina with an E is okay. You know, she uses, I think, Magical Citadel. Reina with an A is the one that uses Red Eye Zombie Dragon, I believe. I don't remember. We'll find out during the tournament. Yeah, hell if I know. It's been too long since I've done a Page 3 tournament. Well, like I said, we'll find out during the tournament. I'm just going to assume you're wrong. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket. There we go. There we go. Let's see. You guys can't see the bracket just yet, but you will soon. Don't you worry. You're going to be able to see all your characters today. And yeah, you're right. With the E is the zombie deck. That's good. Okay. It's whatever. They put 2 characters with the name Reina. That was weird enough as it is. And they have 2 Yumas and they have 2 Mais. They really couldn't just think of new names. Crazy people. I mean, I understand some names are common, but Reina and Reina? Come on. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's see. We got, in today's tournament, Odelia versus Yuji, Kenyu, Walter, Sara, Masato, and Jara, Rinko, Daisy, Sophie, Zombie Master, Ibi, Rui, Seon, Reina with an E or an A? I can't tell. Reina, Wisteria, Makiko, Takeru, Anka, Alice, My Zenba, Natalie, or not Natalie, I don't know. Natalie, I don't know. Corona, Anshi, who is the Fable guy, Simon, Moses, Reina, Bon. Bon is also good, actually. Bon is Destiny board. Machina, Nadia. Nadia is not bad either. She uses Dark Worlds. Yeah, I think they're called Dark Worlds. Lara, Cali, Bright, Akira, Jamie, Highs, Kami, Elgato Soro, which many of you might remember because he uses Exodia. Koichiro, which is Froggy Monarchs. No Money Yayoi, which is Amazonas, I think. Tasha, I think I remember she's the legendary 6 Sam. She uses legendary 6 Sams. And then Nene, Shadals, and Ida. I don't know the rest of these guys just because we rarely use page 3 characters. But this is their only chance to shine. This tournament today is their only chance to shine. So we're going to see just how they do. Now, I am going to get the first fight set up. It's going to be Odelia versus Yuji. Alright, Odelia versus Yuji. Let me see if I can find them. I also might need more time to find the characters today because I don't exactly know where each and every one of them are. Luckily, I know Yuji because he was right next to the Arc 5 characters from last week. Yeah, literally right next to Shun, so easy enough to remember. Easy enough. Let me take another look real quick. Yes. Okay. Looks like everything is in order. It looks like everything is in order. So, I am prepared for today's tournament. Just in personal news, the only thing I have to say is yesterday I sadly had to go to the vet because our crazy cat Yin Yang apparently got attacked by something and his tail got bit. He's okay now. We have him inside, but yeah, that sucked. He had to get some stuff for his tail, and then who else? God, who else do you have to do? I have to put he has a cone on his head, and he has to take medicine now, which sucks. But you know, he's doing his best. He's a good kitty. I can't show the kitty. If the kitties walk into this room, they walk into this room. That's about it. Yeah. But he'll be fine. The doctor said that he'll heal up. It's just going to take a couple weeks. And I'm going to try and keep the cats in the house even though they hate my house. They like being outside during the day. I usually keep them in at night. Well, I do keep them in at night. But he's going to stay in during the day now. And we're going to see if he can just not... He is the one that knocks the Wi-Fi box. So... Luckily, because I drugged him up so that he wouldn't feel any pain, he should be a lot calmer today. There should be no way for us to lose Wi-Fi today. But he's also the strongest cat I have. And that cat is crazy. Especially when he's locked inside the house. Holy crap, he just starts running around. It's like having a child in your home. Alright, so I just noticed the characters that are going to be fighting are both green-haired characters. That's kind of interesting. So for this tournament, my predictions on characters that are actually going to... You know what? Let's just say one character. Just one character. I'm hoping somebody stops Jara. I really hope someone stops Jara. I'm just gonna go with Ken Yu. I have to respect him. He's my only partner, the only page 3 character I've ever teamed up with. So I gotta go Ken Yu on this one. But for this first fight, let's see who ends up going at it, or who ends up winning between these two. It's gonna be good old Odelia and good old Yuji. Now, I don't know if you guys have already seen the announcement, but next week is I like that. No kitty, that's my Popeye. Next week is going to be a 5D's manga tournament. I don't know if anyone has noticed that on the YouTube channel. On Thursday, not Saturday. Saturday is still going to be Worlds. Thursday is going to be a 5D's manga tournament. However, this is not a tournament recommended by the subs. So all my subscribers on YouTube, or YouTube members, you'll still get your tournaments. But I wanted to throw this one out there because it's an idea I've had for a while, and I think it fits in really well right now. Trust me. And that tournament is going to have 3 new characters. We're going to get 3 new characters from that one tournament. So that's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. Oh, that... Why do you have... I can't even read your name, Christian. That's what you call yourself on Twitch? Thanks for being here, by the way. The fuck does that even say? UNW2MK Kids Next Door? I don't even know. Oh, I missed your sub. Sorry about that, Celtic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you giving out a sub. Laser Mike, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do. Unknown to mankind. That's what's... Look, it's super far away from me. Like, you guys... I can read your stuff, but it's super far away. So, I'm doing my best here. But hey, Laser Mike, I hope you enjoy your little attachments there. Amir Blaze, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. It's not even glasses. It's literally just the tiniest shit in the world. Plus, I have this blinding light coming right here. But without that light, you wouldn't be able to see. Like, the screen would be all blurry. It'd be like this. Here, let me see if I can create enough darkness for it to blur. No, I can't. It's too strong. It's a damn good light to make sure that doesn't happen. And I did buy that light with your guys' money. So thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm putting your guys' money into freaking Yin Yang's not hospital, but it was a hospital, animal hospital bills, because it turns out cat bills are expensive as hell. If your cat gets injured, get ready to drop a stack, like a full grand. It sucked. I was just like, I show up, I'm like, oh, my kitty's hurt, please help. They helped. And then they gave me the bill and I was like, oh shit. It was like, holy crap. But hey, cats are important, no matter what. They're family, so they'll get it. Oh man. Oh, and thank you guys so much for the hype train. That was super kind of you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, no fighting. I hear that. Who's fighting over there? It's not Yin Yang. I know that for sure, because Yin Yang, when he hisses, it's very loud. Oh, but yeah, no, cat bills are expensive as fuck. But yeah. So, I am just about ready for this. I am about to start the tournament. I hope you guys are ready for some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. Page 3 characters are a mix of very new decks and very old decks. You're going to see some real old crap and some real new crap mixed together. Alright. Hey, Shadow Phoenix, thank you for the cats. I appreciate that. The cats are being held hostage in my house. You're probably going to see them run in and out. If you could see right down there, right here, is your cat checker. This is where you'll see a cat pop up, if they ever do. So we are going to start the tournament very soon. I hope you guys are ready for page 3 qualifiers. Here are your predictions. Place your bets. Place your fake money. Put your money on the table. I don't care if you have I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $2. I know it's not real money. Okay, a bit or 2 bits, as long as it's on the table. Unless it's a very good one. Do I know these decks? Yuji is deck out. Odelia, I have no idea. The Walk Girl is here. Yeah, I don't know what Odelia does, and I know Yuji is deck out. Oh, that's very nice. I should have just said he was a stray, because guess what? He was a stray. And oh, no, but we chipped him. We chipped him. They could have just checked for that. Odelia is burn deck, so it's burn versus deck out. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get things started, everybody. Let's go. Yeah, no, we chipped Yin Yang. They would have been able to just find that out. You completed your water dragon deck? Dude, I want to duel you. Come over to my place. We'll duel on stream right now. Get over here. I'll set up the camera. We'll duel on the table. Your water dragon deck versus my Legend of the Blue Eyes deck. Because that's the only pack I've opened so far. Alright, Yuji's going to open up with the set pass. And that's what Odelia does. Yuji then flips Ghost Rick. Oh, wait. You know what? Yuji has the wrong deck. I've just realized. I will never allow Ghost Ricks. That is the wrong deck. So, fuck that duel. Yeah, no way in hell. No way in hell am I allowing him to have Ghost Ricks. No way in hell. Screw that. We've already seen how long ago... No, I know he has a deck without Ghost Ricks. We've already seen how long a duel can be with Ghost Rick decks. It's just way too goddamn long. And I knew the duels were going to be somewhat longer today. I'm not ashamed of that. But I'm not going to make them take forever. So let's just keep it going. All right, there. See, we're back in the duel super quickly. I'm sorry, Ghost Wolf. You're not allowed to demand Ghost Ricks. You're not getting Ghost Ricks. No way in hell. No way in hell. I've already seen Ghost Ricks in Tag Force. We've already seen Flip Turner. We don't allow him. Morphin Jar, that is a good deck out card. That's fine. Morphin Jar Direct Attack, that's hilarious. Secret Barrel's really good. Whoa, that's 2,000 burn. Wait, her burn deck might work out pretty well against a deck out deck. Book of Eclipse, wow. Okay, that's at least funny. Holy shit, 2K burn is not a joke. That's real. That is real. All right, Morphin Jar again. The deck out is real. And Jara agreed, so she's trying to deck herself out even faster, apparently. And Book of Eclipse, there we go. I'll duel you in December, then. Chain Strike to do a little burn as well, that's fine. This guy is doing very good with his deck out strat, and her burn has not been bad. It's just, oh, yeah, you know what? She's just decking out faster than she's burning. She is 100% decking out faster. Alright, she needs to actually play some more burn. Warm Worm is really good. Ooh, 1,500 burn is good. That is a decent amount. Yuji's almost dead. Yuji's getting the deck out ready. If he has another Book of Eclipse, he's going to end this freaking duel. Threatening Roar will not allow the attacks to go through. Morphin Jar number 2 could actually... well, if it's a burn deck, it can really help with deck out. Dust Tornado... Oh, he's deck... Oh, there's this last Book of Eclipse. He got Morphin Jar back. That's brutal. He got Morphin Jar back. Welcome, trains. Ooh. Okay, he got Mask of Darkness. She gets... It's gone. I was just talking about that. Oh, card car. Can't special summon it, though. Dark Mimic level 1? Okay, you can. She's going to deck out. This is ending in a deck out. I don't see how she doesn't deck out. Poison of the Old Man. Yes, he'll take 800 burn. Okay, 1,600 burn. Yes, he's very close to death, but I don't know what to say. Alright, set. Dust Tornado kicks in. Dust Tornado gets rid of whatever that was. Book of Tayo flips Morphing Jar. She has 3 cards left. She officially has 3 cards left. Upstart Goblin. She's healing her because he doesn't care about that. Shallow Grave brings out Needleworm. He's going for game. If Needleworm flips before he takes 2,100 burn, the duel is over. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, will she go for the burn? Does she have anything? Do not let him get his turn! Okay, you have to chain a trap before Needleworm happens. You're gonna die. He's gonna kill you. Flips a trap, activate. Chain Strike, it's not enough damage. Another one, flip another card. You need more. Before he ends his turn, you have to activate something. Activate your trap cards, Odelia. Activate them. Okay, Yuji wins by deck out. There was only 1,300 life points. One Just Desserts would have ended the duel, but she did not have it. All right. If you went for Yuji and his deck out deck, you were correct. You know what? It was pretty even in this one, but Yuji had more fans in the end. Yuji did have more fans, so there you go. Yuji will be moving forward. The next duel is already going to be a very high tier duel. It's last season's champion. The character that won Worlds last season, and Jara, versus Masato. Aw, thanks Rick for subscribing for 23 months. I can't wait till we hit 24. Alright, there we go. That'll be 2 years. Because I can math. Everyone go ahead and place your bets. Do you bet on last season's world champion or Masato, who's I don't think has ever had an accomplishment? I don't think I have any information on Masato. I don't even remember who he is, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's see here. It says he's a... Oh, he's Heralds. He's Heralds. Okay. Yeah, he's a Herald deck. Which I don't think Heralds work well against... Do they? No, they don't. Anything that's... Yeah, anything that you could just normal summon, it's not gonna... Herald's not gonna be able to do shit, so... Yeah. He did already get a ritual summon. It's gonna be Herald of Perfection. He runs a freaking Gyako Teni Megami. That's funny. Herald of Perfection will hold the field, but like I said, she can just normal summon. She doesn't have to do anything crazy. Looks like she is going to go for a Pendulum Summon, which I assume this card cannot stop. I could be wrong, but I assume. Okay, apparently he just won't stop. That's fine. And Pendulum Summon results in only one monster, which means she's going for a tribute. Yes, she is. And by using that card, she can use both monsters, and that means that she gets Quillfort Shell. And she's going to use Sacrifice to make it even stronger. 3,100 attack goes through. 6,200 damage on turn 2. She almost won the duel immediately. And this is why Jara was world champion. That is why she's world, because Quillforts are amazing. Quillforts are actually amazing. So, now that we've seen that, what is she going to do? Oh, he loses. He lost. That was his only play. Look, he got a bad bracket. It happens. Also, he has a bad deck. But, goddamn. Goddamn. Quillfort Scout, going to pay 800 life points. She's going to get more Sacrifice, of course. Look, sometimes you get paired up with the world champ. Sometimes you go to Evo and you fight freaking Angry Bird. There's nothing you can do in round 1. And there we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and move on. That's the record of the day, turn 4. And you know what? It might not even stay the record because of how powerful some of these page 3 characters are. But Jara is moving forward to no one's surprise. The world champ is moving forward. Alright. The next duel is Daisy and her... I remember Daisy. Dragoonity deck. Yeah, Daisy's Dragoonity deck versus Sophie. And I'll tell you what Sophie's deck is when I get a little look at it. And I'm like trying to remember. Daisy. Where's Sophie? Sophie. Oh, she's the Watt deck. Sophie's Watts. So Watts versus Dragoonities, everybody. Place your bets. Watts and Dragoonities. And take a little drink. I'm thirsty. Oh, did the bets... Oh, shit. They didn't go up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Resetting. Not the duel. The duel's fine. I don't think either of these characters can win in 2 seconds. Especially not Watts. Alright, go ahead. Oh, she already got her Dragon's Ravine. The Dragon Ravine is super good. Alright, well, yeah, Daisy's going to show you guys her power. She got Alcles. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alcles? Sounds bad in my mouth. There's an attachment to Dragoonity Arma Leviathan. Is it just Leviathan? Ooh, Watt-tailed Dragon. That's actually a good Watt monster. Okay. A 2,500 beater is pretty good. Now, what are you going to do with that 2,500 beater? You're just not... Nothing. Okay. We're going to do nothing. And Dragoonity, again, the same card. Let's see what she ends up doing with it. She's going to summon Dragoonity Dux. I think that was one of the good ones. Dux is going to get Phalanx. Phalanx is going to activate its effect to special summon itself. That results in a level 10 Synchro Summon for Trident Dragon. Oh my god, Daisy, please. Please leave him alone. Daisy pops a field spell and a back row card for some reason. But I'm sure she had a reason. Watt Dragonfly will stall by getting another dragon. And that dragon can attack 3 times. Very fair. Very fair. That makes sense. Alexi Bear, thank you so much for coming in here. And thank you so much for the raid. I do really appreciate that. Watt Draft is here. Watt Cube is here. Watt Cube gives him another 200 attack. No way, it does something else. He's at 2200 attack, and that direct damage is nice. I think you should have went after that dragon. All right. We got ourselves another one of these Alkeys card. We got a level 6 Synchro Summon. This one is going to result in Dragoonity Knight Gay Bulge. That's not his name, is it? Is it Guy Bulg? Oh my god, it's Guy Bulg, isn't it? Oh my god. No, his name is actually Gay Bulge. Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. Was not a joke. That was my first time reading that card. Not a joke. 100% not a joke. I'm sorry. Oh, what the fuck. These cards are funny. Alright. And we got Dragoonity Ducks coming back. Dragoonity Ducks gets Phalanx again. Phalanx could come through. I'm feeling good, Greed. I'm feeling good. Phalanx will come through, but it does nothing. It just came through, I guess. Watt Beta is going to die. Watt Castle doesn't do a damn thing. And Trident Dragon will end the duel. Daisy and her Dragoonity shall move forward to no one's surprise. Everyone has seen Watt decks before. Watt decks suck. Watt decks in AI tournaments suck. Alright, the next duel is going to be Ebi versus Rui. You can ask anyone else other than me. I have no information on either of these characters. Alright, here we go. Everyone start placing your bets. I am going to set up the next fight. Ebi and Rui, I will let you know what their decks are the second I figure it out. I just don't know who the hell these people are. Alright, Ebi is... It looks like a ritual deck. Ebi looks like a ritual deck, and Rui looks like dinosaurs. Yeah, that seems to be the case. That seems to be the case. Alright, guys, here we go. It's time for Ebi versus Rui. Oh, I hope you're having fun with Tag Force 2. That was one of my favorite Let's Plays. Geshkis? Something like that. Evil Swords versus Geshkis. That's what we're about to see. Rui, the little boy, has the dinosaurs. Alright. And we have ourselves Gishki Vanity. And we have ourselves Evil Tile Lagu Sochu. Evil Tile Najo Show. There are a bunch of reptile monsters on the field right now. That's not a dinosaur. I don't agree. Harpy's Amazons, made a My Valentine deck. There's nothing wrong with that. Looks like Evil Sword Darwino has been taken. And Gishki Abyss is here. Gishki Abyss is going to do some stuff. And now Gishki Shadow's like, hey, I'm going to get you that Aquamere you love. And then with my Aquamere, we're going to get ourselves something nice. Okay, whoa, what the hell? Soul Ogre. That sounds really cool. I do not know Gishki, so I'm going to just watch and see what they can do. They've never been to Worlds, so I don't really have anything to say about them. Evil Swords have also never been to Worlds, so I don't really have any information on them as well. We got Gishki Aquamere. With that, we're going to get rid of 2 monsters, and we got Evil Tetroger. So we got Soul Ogre and Tetroger. Okay, weird cards. The attacks look good. That was a lot of... She used her whole hand in one turn, but it was very beneficial. It worked out. Literally leaving this guy with 1,700 life points. He has no time to set up and stole probably one of his best monsters. I don't know if Darwino is one of his best monsters. It's just the strongest one I've seen so far. He's going to play Evo Diversity, which gets him a decent beater monster for a reptile. I might as well call him a reptile deck because he has not summoned a single dinosaur. Alright, and it looks like she has full control of the duel. I don't think she can lose. That looks badass. That has to be the boss monster, right? That looks super strong. Alright, and Soul Ogre ends the duel. Rui didn't stand a chance. See, all the weak ones are getting knocked out extremely early. All the weak characters are going to get knocked out super fast. There we go. Ebi gets to move forward. Alright, the next duel is going to be Makiko. Okay, here's another character that's been to Worlds. Her nickname is Merlin. You guys might remember Makiko. Her nickname is Merlin. And Makiko is going up against Takeru. I don't remember Takeru. We're going to have to find that out later. Yeah, Makiko, otherwise known as Merlin, everybody. She has been to Worlds before. She actually has defeated in Jara before. So that is what's going to be. The numbers on the bracket are just the decks that they're going to use. It's just the decks that they are going to use. Except for Yuji, because Yuji can't have Ghost Tricks. Fuck that. No way in hell. No way in hell. Is he insects? Let me find out. Yes, he is insects. Alright, everyone, let's go ahead and see it. It's Insectors. Insectors. Now, Merlin is Makiko. She is on the red team, or red side, which is the opposite side. Takeru will be the screen we're watching right now. She's going to start with Justice of Prophecy. Justice of Prophecy will kill Ladybug, and we have a set. Takeru can now go for a combo play. He's got Hornet. Hornet goes into Giga Mantis. And now Hornet has 2,400 attack, 2,900 attack. I'm sorry, 3,700 attack. And that is how you play Insectors, everybody. That is what I'm talking about. So, what are you going to do about this, Merlin? Come on. Okay, she has her Star Hole, which she desperately needs. She needs to start playing spell cards, because she's... The fuck? Okay, there. Spellbook of Secrets. That's a card she desperately needed. Now she just has to survive one turn. And she will. It's only 3,700 attack. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go in. Insectors are winning this duel very easily. Merlin might not make it to Worlds this season at this rate, but she could start building those spell counters because Spellbook of Secrets. Why is your field spell still face down? Why didn't you wait the fuck? Flip that first, then play Spellbook of Secrets. Okay, whatever. Merlin, you're fine as long as you're in defense, unless you can do piercing. Can this guy do piercing? I don't know anything about Insectors. I don't know what they do. Alright, let's see. Does not look like it's doing piercing. Which means she gets one more turn? This is her final turn. Now, what she will do with her final turn, I have no idea. She's going to get a spellbook back. She gets Spellbook of Secrets, giving her Star Hall a lot. She needs to special summon something very big. She's going to use Spellbook of Life, which I hope gives her life points, because she's going to die. Spellbook of Life, oh, it's a special summon effect. She has Justice of Prophecy now. Spellbook of Power. It's not enough power. You'll still lose. Quick play Spellbook of Fate. Spellbook of Fate does that. 3,200 is not enough attack points yet again. So is she just doing this to do a little bit of damage and then just die? I mean, okay, she gets to top deck Spellbook of Secrets. I guess that is valuable. She has a trap, hopefully. I really hope so. Because she did not make enough attack points and she will die to an attack from this guy. And now he has 3,700 attack, level 9, and he is going in. This could be for game, unless a trap activates. A spell activates, Spellbook of Fate. Spellbook of Fate does this, and she saves herself and destroys all the equipments. Okay, really big play. Really big play right there. However, Centipede comes through, Dark Eruption comes through. Insector Ladybug is now in the hand, and this guy's going to attach, giving him 2,400 attack, which, if she has Spellbook of Power, now he's at, no, he still has 24. If she has Spellbook of Power, she can overcome it. Spellbook Tower is giving her back her only spell card. She's going ham. Spellbook of Secrets kicks in. She's got to play it super safe for the rest of this duel, but she has a chance. Spellbook of the Master is going to do this. Alright. Spellbook of Eternity. I don't know what that does, but you know what? There you go. Spellbook of Eternity gets activated. She's going to get back Spellbook of Secrets, which she already used, so I'm guessing she can't do it again. She flips Spellbook Magician. She has to be careful. It does not have that many attack points, but she gets Spellbook Library. Okay. Again, it does not have that many attack points. I do not agree with putting that monster in attack mode, unless you have another card to protect your monster like you do. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. World of Prophecy with 3,900 attack? Holy shit. That's a level 9 monster. I don't know what it does, but it's level 9 and it's scary. Alright, Insector Hopper comes in. Insector Hopper is going to go ahead and get Insector Ladybug. And the play is this. Hornet is going to pop it. No! Spellbook of Wisdom. Unaffected. Unaffected by bullshit is what she just said. But Ladybug's going to try again. Oh, that was a good play. That was a good play to get rid of Star Hall. That was a very good play. Alright, getting rid of the Star Hall gets rid of the buffs. She's down to 2,900 attack now. which is a lot, actually. He has another Stalhar. Merlin is going half. She does not want to... She wants to go back to Worlds again. She knows she can win it this time. She's got Spellbook of the Master. Spellbook of Eternity is in the hand. Spellbook of the Life is in the hand. She's going to need a lot of monsters to win this duel. Spellbook of Eternity gets activated. Spellbook of Power. Okay, that's a good card. And we got Spellbook of Life. She has to be careful about the monster she summons because it needs to have a decent attack stat. 1900 is okay, but it's not enough. Spellbook of Power. Okay, there you go. A little bit better. That's a little bit better. Spellbook of whatever the fuck that says. It gives her more power because of Starhall, so I guess that's worth. Takeru's in some trouble. She's actually turning this duel around. She's 100% turning this duel around. Next turn, he dies. Unless he finds a way to kill her, he dies. And granted, oh god, there's nothing to hit. The only thing he can actually hit is World of Prophecy, and it has 3,500 attack points. Alright, and just a set. Yeah, he's out of options. She's already played too much. He did really good in the beginning, but the second she got her combo off, it was over. Oh my god, this is an actual duelist. This is a real duelist here. We got Spellbook of Fate, return a set spell card. No way you're going to use your Mirror Force on us. We're going to summon ourselves Chariot of Prophecy. Well, Chariot a tier, but yeah, let's go with Chariot. And 3,700 from the World of Prophecy ends this duel. Merlin! You can't stop her, everybody. She's too damn good. She's too damn good of a duelist. Y'all, everyone who voted for Takeru was like, oh, I'm going to make some money. I'm going to make some money. And then Merlin was like, shut the hell up. This is a real duel. This is how a real duelist wins. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next fight. Merlin proves to us that even in a bad situation, she can make a comeback. Which comeback potential is one of the most important things in a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Especially for AIs. So, we are going to go ahead and see Alice versus My Zenba. Now, I know these characters. Alice is a Yuria deck. My Zenba is a wind-up deck. I do know these characters because they have performed well in tournaments. Yeah, wind-ups versus Yuria. Right. Hey, welcome, Powerfuff. Fluff? I can't read the name from here. Powerfuff. It says Fuff? I can't read it. I'm sorry. I would put the screen closer to me, but then I literally would have no space between me and the mic, and it would be impossible. I'm just going to have to mess up people's names, and they're going to yell at me. But welcome. I hope you have fun today. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what happens here. Let's check it out. It's time for Alice versus good old My Zenba. Wind Up versus Yuria. I think Yuria is pretty good, but because it can just die to basically anything, you might as well just go with Wind Ups. I think Wind Ups are more reliable. Alright, we're going to start up with Wind Up Factory. That's, okay, that's a lot of back row. I mean, it was supposed to be a lot of back row, but goddamn. Wind Up Rabbit and Wind Up Shark. They look cool, I'll give them that. Wind Up Monsters don't look that bad, they look kind of cool. Wind Up Soldiers in the hand now. Anything else? Alright, we got Wind Up Kitty. Trap Zenmighty activates. She's really going ham today. I don't know what that... Oh, Zenmighty the carrier is here. And she can't even beat the defense monster, which is just sad. Which is that a spirit monster? And we got Zenmeister now. Zenmeister somehow exceeds summoned mid-fight and destroyed the Izanami. Zoma the Spirit gets summoned, which, hey, we're going to see what happens. Zoma the Spirit could go for the kitty. Yeah, go for the kitty. And then I guess you're not going to activate... Oh, shit. My lost. Whoever bet on My Zenba, you're about to get robbed. You're about to get robbed. Like, Zoma the Spirit... Wait, what does that do? What does Wind Up Juggler do? Juggler could do that? What What the fuck? Oh, Tiki Soul, Tiki Soul, Tiki Soul. Protect yourself. Yeah, no, Zoma the Spirit is pretty interesting. But, hey, you stole the big monster and then apparently just a wind-up card can kill it. Only a wind-up can... Oh my god, you can exceed summon off a one... Oh my god, Zoma, you were improper level. Alright, Zenmeister's back, everybody, and it's on the correct side of the field, and now Alice is in trouble yet again. Alright. She's going to play First of the Monarchs, which does not have enough defense, and she plays it in attack mode, which is actually kind of strange, but, you know. Maybe she's baiting. Maybe she has Mirror Force. I don't know. The attack goes through. She has Tiki Curse. Tiki Curse gets summoned. Is Tiki Curse the one that attracts it? Yes, it does. And now, what was your plan in the end? If you were in defense mode, that would have made a little more sense. But what was your plan in the end? In fact, that would have made a lot of sense if you were in defense mode. But in attack mode, it made no sense. Alright, Wind Up Rat is here. That is actually an adorable rat. I thought it would look ugly. No, that actually looks cute. All these creatures look cute. Alright, what are you going to make with it? MST's like, oh hell no, tired of your factory actually doing good work. Soldier is going to use its effect to become level 5. Shark is going to use its effect to become level 5. We have 2 level 5s. That makes Wind Up Zenmayo. I don't know what that even does. Arsenal Zenmayo. 2600 attack is not bad. And the back row. Oh, Meta Reflex Slime? You had 2 the whole time? You had 2 Meta Reflex Slimes the whole time? And you just didn't activate them? You activated the crappy cards? What the hell is your problem? To be Kurt, thank you so much for following. Oh my god. You know what? Never mind. If you've been My Zenba, that's fine. She's strong. She's very good at this game. Apparently, she knows how to duel, so go with My. Alright, yep. Get her out of here. Alice ain't gonna be welcome here anymore. Never bet against wind-ups. So wait till they're fighting freaking Quillforts. Then we'll talk. And we got Wind Up Shark and Wind Up Soldier. And Wind Up Soldier wants to be level 5. Wind Up Shark wants to be level 5. And they're going to make another one, aren't they? Yep, another Arsenal Zenmayo to get rid of the trap card, which creates an instant victory. Or not, or just not. It was Meta Reflex Slime. Okay, well, we saw all 3 Meta Reflex Slimes now. So, now what? Another trap. Yeah, obviously. She runs Uria. Of course, it's just all traps. Oh, they have to do 2 at a time? Well, there's 2 on the field now. What about now? What about Wind Up Kitty? Wind Up Kitty, use your effect. There we go. Good kitty. Wind Up Zenmeister, go ahead and, yeah, do that. Ah, yeah, he could have just chose his own face down. Alright, there we go. 26, and that is game, everybody. The winner is My Zenba. Very, very good duel from My. Wasn't as crazy as Miss Comeback Merlin, but still a good duel. Shows that she can actually duel. Alright, so let's go ahead and move My Zenba forward. The next duel is going to be good old Corona versus Anshi. Anshi is a champion. Anshi has won a tournament before. I don't know, I think only one, but he has won a tournament before. And he's just pretty damn good. He uses a Fabled deck. Corona uses, I believe, a Hazy deck. So everyone go ahead and place your bets. I'm going to set it up right now. Hazies versus Fables. Alright. And Anshi. Okay, I am ready to start. I hope you're all ready to start as well. It could have been Yuria, that is correct, Amon. But doesn't matter if she doesn't flip 3 traps on the same turn. Even though she had 3 in the very beginning. Oh, Thunder King Ryo is a hell of a starting card. It's actually kind of brutal. Night Beam is nice to... Oh my god, she hit Mirror Force. Hazy Flame Griffin is here. Ryo is like, I don't like that. You're not allowed to do that. And this is why Ryo is good to start with. And we got Tour Guide from the Underworld to show you guys exactly what he's capable of. And now he's going to rank up into the String Djinn, because that's what he wanted to do. And 1500 damage will go through, and she's just going to have to take it. Alright, Corona, what do you got this time? Corona's like, look at this. Lava Lancelord. Lava Lancelord will do some damage, and that's about it. And yet again, the field is wide open. Nothing has changed. We have another Thunder King Ryo, which is just going to stop any special summon she goes for. She goes for Lancelord. Oh, wait, we got Chaos Hunter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was a misplay. You helped your opponent get a really powerful card out. Now you're in trouble. And we got Heretic Dragon of Tiflabla. I don't know. And we got Hazy Flame Hydra. And we got freaking Taihon number 2. That's the card. That's the best card in the game. And we have Honest. That's game. That's game. 100% over. It's over. The second I saw Honest, it was over. Alright. And we're going to get rid of Taihon number 2. And we're doing 2,500 damage. Corona is in trouble. Alright, please. Corona. Destiny draw, an actual good Destiny draw. Some page 3 characters have terrible Destiny draws. Onslaught of the Fire King. She does have Hazy Flame Cerberus. It's not strong enough, but hey, she has it. She tributes for Hazy Flame Sphinx, which is even weaker. Hazy Flame Sphinx is like a monster card. She was right, so she hits a monster. And she has 2 level 6 monsters now, but she does not rank up. She does rank up for her boss monster, and it is Hazy Flame Basilatris. Basilatris? I don't know. Bird. Hazy Flame Bird. Alright, the bird is on the field. Alright, we got Tour Guide. Oh, Tour Guide. Is he going for game? He makes another Jin monster. He can have 3,000 attack and he wins the duel. And, oh, what is this one? Tempo the Percussion Jin. Alright, that attack goes through. Chaos Hunter kills itself. And why the fuck did it kill itself? I'm sorry, what? Could someone please explain why Chaos Hunter died? Can someone please explain? Hazy Pillar gets played. Hazy Pillar now gives it another card. Tempo is using his effect. And they still had another card left, so that's 2,500. No one can explain to me. No one. Okay, good. Zane Brain is the best explanation. If you have the emote, show me Zane Brain. If you don't have the emote, subscribe. But still. Alright, Hazy Flame beating this guy would make no sense, but it's happening. 2,500 damage. Corona is on a roll today. Destiny Draw kicks in. Destiny Draw gets out. Could be a Mirror Force. I know Anshi is one of the few characters that does use Mirror Force. MST goes after the not important card. Attack goes through. It was Mirror Force. And you could have just done that. Holy shit, she could have just done that. Corona gets the victory, knocking out the champion Anshi. That is a big upset, actually. That is a big upset. Knocking out the champion is pretty big. Not bad. Alright, Corona's Hazy Flames will move forward. The next duel is going to be Bon. Bon is going to be going up against Machina. Bon uses, sadly I have to admit it, a Stallish deck. It's a Stallish rock deck that uses Destiny board. Machina, I can already assume just based on the name, is a battery deck. Alright, Machina is a battery deck. There we go. I'm looking for Machina right now. She is the battery deck. That is correct. Battery men, here we come. So, what do you guys like more? Rock Stall, Destiny board, or battery men? But we'll see what happens. Okay, basic set. Nothing wrong with that. Koiki is here, and it's gone. I might have saved Raigeki Break for the actual dangerous... Oh, Phoenix Wing... Yeah. Okay, you have no hand now, Machina, and if that's Destiny board, you're going to have to win very quickly with no hand. However, you top decked Battery Man AA, and you're going in with it. Thank you, Bernard Blaze. Nope, it's Destiny board, and you did no damage. You're going to die. Thank you very much, Riddler. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, this is not looking good. Koiki Miru Wall is here, and that's going to destroy the freaking battery. We're going to see Destiny Board today. We have ourselves Stone Statue of the Aztecs. We're going to have ourselves a set. Again, unless that's a Raigeki break to get rid of Destiny Board, this duel is as good as over. We have ourselves Grand Mole to guarantee a direct attack. Battery Man AAA will return to the hand. That's going to be a 1900 damage. Raigeki break is very important. Don't hit that guy. Hit the Destiny Board. Oh my god. Hit the Destiny Board, you fool. He's calling the DEET on you. All you had to do was hit the Destiny Board and you had a good chance. Who cares if you take direct damage? You have more turns doing that than you do dying to Destiny Board. Oh, crap. Alright, well, you get what you deserve. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't care who programmed you. It's time for you to learn. Battery Man 9 Volt is here. 9 Volt's like, hey, I got Battery Man Charger. And you lost the duel. Great job losing the duel. And he spells death, everybody. Bon is the winner. Battery Man deck didn't stand a chance. Would have stood a chance if she had half a brain, but AIs are not given even that. Alright, Bon, go ahead and move on forward. The next duel is going to be Lara versus Cali. Lara uses a Skull Servant deck. Cali uses a Gadget deck. Sorry, guys. I think I got something in my throat. Which is weird, because I've only been drinking water, but something happened. Alright. Cali is, I think, on the DM side of things. Yes. Alright, everybody, here we go. It's time for the, Skull Servants versus the Gadgets. Lara has the Skull Servants. As you can tell, she has a skull in her pin, in her hair. Predictions were not put up. Okay, I'm sorry. My brain does not always remember. You'll be fine. There we go. I assume Skull Servants is a very slow deck, so I'm not going to expect anyone to die or lose super quickly. The monkey holds back the Zombie Master. Let's see what happens next. Just a set. Very basic. Okay. Yep, Skull Servants do need time. We have Yellow Gadget. That's the beginning of it all. We have Green Gadget in hand. That's not bad. Yellow Gadget's going in, and it will kill King of the Skull Servants. Not exactly a card I'd set, but whatever. Shami, thank you so much for being here, and I really hope you enjoy our tournament. We're going to see Skull Servant get special summoned with 1,000 attack. With 3,000 attack points. That's actually very good. Holy crap. And that's how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's how you not play Yu-Gi-Oh! Why'd you attack in that order? You could have cleared up the field. Instead, now you just sit there. Now she has a chance to tribute or do stuff. Powerful Rebirth will bring back the gadget to bring out more gadgets, of course. More green gadgets. I only have one job. You'd be surprised how many jobs I have. Alright, red gadget kicks in. Couldn't get to the field, sadly, so it's not going to happen. Magical Marionette is very nice. Forbidden Lance is going to make him weak. Shield Spear is going to make him strong. That's actually really funny. Alright, so he barely destroys Magical Merchant. And I don't know why I said Marionette. Magical Merchant is going to go ahead and just instantly get a card. King of the Skull Servants now has 4,000 attack points. Alright, Skull Servant gets the special summoned is a really stupid idea, but I'm assuming you have a real reason to do that. And now King of the Skull Servants has a massive 6,000 attack stat. That is probably the record of the day. 6,000 attack is no joke, but they keep attacking the wrong target. I guess this turn it did not matter. You can attack that. That was the right target. This turn it didn't matter. Next turn it might. Alright, let's see. Cali's last play. Destiny Draw gives you Offering to the Doomed. And by killing that card by spell or trap, it does not get to come back. Acrobat Monkey gets rid of Skull Servant, but putting it in attack mode when your life points are this low is kind of strange. Green Gadget is here too. Lara needs to find another King of the Skull Servants. I don't know if all three are in the grave yet, but we'll see. White Prince is like, you know what? This is stupid. I special summon King of the Skull. That was her last one. This is the last King of the Skull Servants. Oh, she could just book a life. Now she has 2 4K beaters on the... She's got 2 Obelisk the Tormentors on the field right now. And that damage is looking good. And Forbidden Lance to end the duel right now. And that's going to be it, guys. Lara will take this victory. Lara shall take the first victory. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, going back to our bracket. Let's take a look at who's fighting next. The next opponents shall be I versus Akira. Do not ask me. I do not know their decks. I might figure it out, but I do not know right now. I have no information on these decks. I versus Akira. Oh, I is Noble Knights? Then she's actually good. I was nicknamed, what was the nickname again? Like King Arthur or something? I don't remember. But I is actually a decent duelist then. Her Noble Knights have been to Worlds before. Akira, hell if I know. Akira is Boojins. Akira is Boojins. It's Boojins versus Noble Knights. This should be a duel. Let's all enjoy. All right, which of these characters is better? The Knights or the Boojins? All right, we're gonna start with Boojinji Peacock, and the Noble Knight is Noble Knight Dristan, and Dristan gets an equip spell, and Dristan pops a monster for free. And that's 1800 direct damage. Good start from Noble Knight I, or King Arthur I. Now we're going to see a normal summon of Boojinji Hare. And that special summons Boojinji Harume. And that XYZ summons Boojinji Susanoo. There's a lot of Susanoo, aren't there? Susanoo has 2400 attack points. And with 2400, that monster doesn't stand a chance. The equip spell does, though. And Boojinji Peacock is like, you know what? I want this one instead. I have no idea. That looks like a dragon. I have no idea what that is. Ophidian? It's a winged beast? Okay. Well, we got Lady of the Lake. And Lady of the Lake will result in a synchro summon for Incorrigible Ignoble Knight of High Lancelin. I don't know. Hell if I know. Noble Arms kicks in. He's got more equip spells. He's got 3100 attack. And honestly, that's going to end that. Yep. That's how you... That sucks. That sucks. Luckily, the equip spell kept you alive. But this Synchro Monster looks pretty decent until, until things happen. Both of these characters seem to be very good at dueling, I gotta say. And we got that card going on to that card, and now it's going to attack directly. That's massive. I is actually almost dead. I can still win this in battle, but is almost dead. Could lose to direct attacks. Alright, normal summon is another Dristan. She loves Dristan. And we got Monster Reborn bringing back Boojinji Harume. I guess that's fine too. Now we're going to go for some direct attacks. Boojinji Crow. And she takes another burn. Oh, shit. She is going to lose. She's taking too much burn damage. But she XYZ summons. Is she going to get Arthur? No. Wait, what is Musketeer? Which one's Musketeer again? What does that do? That's the deck one, right? Oh, Boojinji Turtle. What does that do? That says, no, you get negated. Holy shit. Akira has negated everything. Boojinjis are literally the you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh deck. You cannot play. It's a DST deck, a destruction deck. No Yu-Gi-Oh, no fun deck. All right, Destiny Draw. Here we go. Her Destiny Draw results in Merlin. She summoned Merlin. Merlin's gonna play Spellbook. That'd be crazy if her friend shows up. And we got Noble Knight Ector. Ector's gonna XYZ wait with your equip spells. Holy shit, that looks like a king to me. Noble Knight King Atrogius. I don't know how to pronounce it. Screw it. It's a king though. And this king has an effect. And that effect is get the fuck out of here. And that effect is the special summon again. Holy crap. And another crow she loses. You had 2 crows in your hand! Holy crap, King Arthur gets knocked out super early. Even though she's a good deck, Bujinjis go ham. There we go. There we freaking go. I is good. I'm not going to lie. I is actually a straight up good deck. And if she had a better bracket, she would have been fine. But that opponent was perfect for her. Literally perfect for taking her out. Alright, there we go. Akira is the winner. The next duel is going to be an interesting one. It's time for Elgato Soro. And Elgato Soro is an Exodia deck that you guys should remember. Next, we have Koichiro. And Koichiro, you definitely should remember because he is Froggy Monarchs. Froggy Monarchs. Exodia versus Froggy Monarchs. Let's see what happens between these two characters. Alright. Time to unveil their power. Now, we've seen Elgato draw, I think, 11 cards in one turn. Although it takes a while. Don't worry about that, Bats. It'll come up in time. Elgato versus Koichiro. There we go. I am very forgetful of bets today because I'm trying to remember decks today. Pot of Duality kicks in. He can either have that or that or that. He is going with Legacy of Yatagarasu. That makes a lot of sense. Upstart Goblin. That makes a lot of sense. Upstart Goblin. That makes a lot of sense. And we're just going to set pass. I don't remember what monsters he runs. Spell card gets Legacy. We already knew it was Legacy, and that means he's going to draw another card. This is a good time to go in. We got Swap Frog. God says no. Everyone in chat, let me see it. God says no. And we got Swap Frog again because he had a backup plan. Swap Frog throws away Treeborn Frog. Very good play. There we go. I see it. They're popping up now. Pot of Duality gets gift card, Pot of Duality, or Threatening Roar. Pot of Duality. Sure, search power is always good, isn't it? And we got Cyber Valley. That's one of his monsters. He runs Cyber Valley. I was going to say, I don't remember all his monsters exactly, but Zaborg would stop Cyber Valley, right? Oh, Caius. I didn't even think about Caius. Holy crap. Oh my god, please. This is a really good Monarch deck. Here we go. Caius the Monarch can get rid of the trap card. The Legacy will still go on. We do not know how many Exodia pieces they have yet, but they still have 27 cards left, so that's a lot. The attacks are good. He only gets one more turn. It's not a good situation for Elgato Soro. He is literally near death. This is probably his last draw. Destiny draw comes through. He's going to Duality once again. He can either pick Jar Greed, Reckless Greed, or Threat. I'd pick Threatening Roar this time. You crazy bitch. You're not going to get Exodia right now. I don't think... You know what? Maybe he has a plan that even I'm not, I'm not informed of. Swap Frog is going to swap Caius and hope for escape. Here we go. He pays 1,000 and draws a shit ton of cards. Reckless Greed's going to add on to that draw power. Accumulated Fortune's going to go even harder. Reckless Greed. Hope for escape. Swap Frog. It did not get Exodia. That was his only chance. He loses. That's game. He tried to get Exodia while he had a... Oh, what a good play. What a... Clap, clap, clap. I love it. You can't even activate Jar of Greed when your opponent kills himself. Oh, such a good idea. Okay. Froggy Monarchs take out Exodia. Despite drawing a shit ton of cards, it did not matter. Alright, Koichiro is the winner. That is a great play. That reminds me of the olden days. Good old plays. Alright, the next duel is Tasha versus Nene. Tasha is a legendary 6 Sam deck. Nene is a Shadal deck that has been to Worlds. Go ahead and place your bets. Alright, Tasha. Yep, Nene is known for being one of the best page 3 characters. She's been top 4 before, and she has been to Worlds before. Only getting to get knocked out in a tiebreaker duel against Rebecca Hawkins, which was a miracle duel for Rebecca, I will say that much. In fact, Rebecca had one of the hardest brackets of her career, and she broke out of it by beating Nene. It made no sense. So, let's see what happens. Nene gets to open up this duel with a set pass and oh wow, that's a lot of sets actually. And Tasha opens up with Shien Dojo and special summons Elder of the Sixth Sam. And normal summons Grandmaster. Oh no, that's a special summon, isn't it? And Shien Smoke Signal gets Legendary Sixth Sam Kageki. And Reinforcements gets what kind of you want this time? Legendary Sixth Sam Enishi. And Kageki gets summoned. Kageki's like, I have an effect. I special summon my buddy Anishi. And then we get rid of our field dojo and it special summons Anishi. And that's 5 monsters in 1 turn. That's impressive. Compulse says no. Alright. Shadal Hound dies. Nene has Shadal Core to stall. And 1700 damage comes through. Very good. Very, very good. We're going to just set a card. Okay, great play from Tasha. Nene, what is your answer to this? I know you are Shadal, so you have an answer to everything. Monster Reborn is her answer. She gets back Shadal Hound. I don't know if that's actually going to work out in her favor. Super Polymerization, of course. Why the hell not? And Super Poly is going to result in El Shadal Construct. Yep, that makes sense. And we got El Shadal Construct, throwing away a card, throwing away Dragon. Dragon pops back row. Attack comes through. Shadal Construct effect activates, and monster gets destroyed. Why did you guys assume there'd be an upset? This is Nene we're talking about. I'm not surprised. I know the power of Nene. I know the power of Shadal's firsthand. I know what they're like. You don't just beat them like that. It takes a lot to take down a Shadal deck. Alright, attack comes through, and now Tasha's got, well, the Shien Squire can save the day, but that's about it. Tasha basically has nothing left. She can set a card, but she has no back row, no field spell, no spell cards, no trap cards. She is going to die. Alright, we have ourselves a set. Tasha's going to draw. Legendary 6 Sam's Keyzon is here. Keyzon's going to go after Hedgehog. Hedgehog is going to get Shadal Fusion. Oh god, El Shadal Fusion is very, very good. Keyzon doesn't seem like a bad monster. He just seems like a dead monster. And we're going to get a fusion of Curry Bandit and Shadal Dragon, it looked like. And we get Shadal Winda. That's a very, very good card. I need to know, was Winda ever limited or was or construct? Because there's no way these cards are allowed to be multiples, right? I'm not talking about my tournaments. I'm just talking about real life. Because some of these seem like their effects are way too stupid to have multiple ones. Construct was straight up banned at one time. Jesus. Okay. And we got Shien Smoke Signal. That's desperate. We're going to get ourselves Mizuho. Mizuho is going to go ahead and get out Grandmaster of the Sixth Sam. Again, it's not strong enough to matter. Grandmaster barely beats Dragon. And unless you got a trap card I can know about. Oh, Construct does die, giving you back Shadal Core, which I guess you don't need Shadal Fusion right now. Tasha fought her hardest, guys, but with Window on the field, I don't like her odds. And Squagmana. And another core. Apparently she already had a core. Never mind, she should have put Fusion. Alright, well, that's the end of the duel, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Legendary 6 Sam deck while you had the chance. Just like with the other deck. The Warrior decks are going down today. If you like a Warrior deck, don't vote, don't vote for them. Because they're not going to win. And Nene wins. She may have summoned 5 monsters in one turn, but you know what Nene did? She summoned Construct with your monster using Super Poly. You didn't stand a chance. You didn't stand a ghost of a chance. Alright, and just like that, we have finished round 1 of our tournament, everybody. Let's go ahead and get into round 2, and the first duel is Kenyu, my boy! We're going with Kenyu, and Kenyu's going to be taking on the deck out deck of Yuji, which actually will give Kenyu tons of problems. Because Kenyu's whole deck idea is, let me steal your monsters, but Yuji doesn't have any good monsters. So I think Kenyu's about to die. Yeah. My vote's gonna die like that. It's like in a second. But you know what? Maybe the legendary Mushroom Man will do the burn damage he needs to do before he decks out. Maybe he can do it. It'll take a lot of burn to get there, but I want to believe in him. And Yuji. I know exactly where Yuji is. Yep. Alright guys, let's go ahead and see what happens. It's time for Yuji versus Ken Yu. Let's go, Mushroom Man! Come on! And Amoeba! And all your floaters. And Griggle if you still have Griggle in this game. I know you did in TAC Force 3. I don't know if you have it in this game. Alright, MST is a start. And it's gonna do... Desert Sunlight is just going to flip that. Oh, it goes to the grave and the flip happens. Okay, smart. And we got Shining Angel. And Book of Eclipse is like, you know what? I don't like Shining Angel. Why? What the fuck? You wasted 2 of your best cards? Oh, can you? Come on! Come on, man! Come on! Oh my god, 2 of your best cards are gone because of your nonsensical plays. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you do this? How are you going to beat Yuji when you can't even play Creature Swap now? What if he gets a 2K Defender? You don't play beater monsters. Your deck doesn't have one. He doesn't even need a 2K Defender. He has a 14 Defender. What are you going to do? Yeah, what are you going to do now? You don't have Creature Swap? You probably, maybe you have one more, I don't know, but you don't have it right now. So what's your plan, big man? Huh? Explain yourself. You shouldn't have played you shouldn't have played even one of those creature swaps. Oh, there's Tsukiyomi. Now what are you going to do? That's just infinitely going to flip you. She's going back to the hand. Field control means nothing. Ken does not have a plan. Because I don't see how, there's no plan here. There's no plan here. He's not going to burn Yuji to death before Yuji decks him out. There's no plan. I see the result. We're about to get looped. Tsukiyomi giant rat loop. He's going to keep doing it. I'm going to have to fast forward through these parts if he does it one more time. Alright. He has 5 monsters on his field. Alright, Yuji, do you want to try something else? Upstart Goblin, that makes sense. You don't care about doing damage. You're just going to deck your opponent out anyway. Okay, we're going to do... If I don't see a new spell or trap get played, we're going to do some fast forwarding. Mother Gris... You know what? That's technically new. I'm going to fast forward because we already know how this is going to go. Yuji, do you want to try something else? Or are you going to slowly... You're going for the slow deck out? You're going for the slowest deck out of your life? You know what? I'm going to keep the fast forward on. I'll turn it off when I see anything different happen. This is real. This is real life. Like, he has deck out cards. I bet you he's intentionally not using them right now. He's just like, I'm just going to do this instead. Dust Tornado hits Mystic Box. Why didn't you Mystic Box? Mystic Box works. Just Mystic Box. Can you were a better tag partner apparently. You don't got the brains. You don't got the brains to do this. Yeah, no one's gonna Destiny draw because no one's taking damage. Whoever thinks Ken still has a plan is a dreamer. He just threw away all his mushroom men. He has 5 monsters on the field, so he can't summon anything new. His trap cards he hasn't activated. He won't activate Mystic Box apparently, which means he probably won't activate Creature Swap when he does eventually draw the 3rd one, if he has a 3rd one. Like, and even if he did, there's 2 monsters with 1400 defense, so the fuck do you think he's gonna do? Enemy controller, okay. Now you're gonna deck out faster. You know what? Screw it. That's fine. Maybe he'll do something new. Uh-huh. You gonna play the other ones in attack mode? What about that one? What about that face down way over there? You wanna flip that one for me? Okay. All of this just to kill a warm worm because you can't stop the other card. Unless you have another enemy controller you would like to show the class. Because you're going to lose the deck out game. We already knew this. Alright, you have another card you want to show the class? No, you don't. So, why did you play that in attack mode? Oh my god, he outplayed the opponent. He threw away. He had 2 Tsukiomis and he threw them away? This is not a plan. You don't plan for your opponent to be an idiot. That's not a plan. That's like literally I'm playing against a 2-year-old and they didn't know what they were doing. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That is not how you win a duel. He had Zane Brain that whole time and then he waited until his opponent got Zane Brain? I swear to God. I'm glad he won, but Jesus Christ. That was a bad match. Oh, good. It's Book of Moon. He didn't even win. After all of that, he didn't even win. He could still deck out. He's got 4 back row. There could be 4 Book of Moons back there. You don't know. And now he can play spells and traps. So now it's even more. There's the Tsukiyomi. It's just gonna do the same thing. I'm honestly surprised he still has cards to search in his deck. I'm surprised they're not in his hand or in the grave. And we're back. And we're back. The game-winning attack comes through. He did. Alright, whatever. Whatever, we're just gonna move on. Just gonna move on. Everyone delete that duel from your brains. Just delete that duel from your brains. I don't even want to know. Alright, we're just gonna move on. Nothing happened. Not a damn thing happened here today. That's all I have to say. Nothing happened. Kenyu moves forward. That's all I know. The next duel is Walter versus Sara. Walter uses a meth deck and Sara uses Mojo deck? Something like that. Here we go. There we go. I knew if I straight faced it for a while, people would be like, wait, what? And then, yeah, there we go. Finally, people caught on. Oh, man. You can get away with a lot of stuff if you just straight face it and pretend like you didn't say anything wrong. Oh, Nightburn, that was so nice of you to gift a sub. That's so nice. Jesse, we gotta cook. Alright, here we go, guys. Don't worry, I will do predictions. But we're gonna watch some blonde kids fight each other. And again, Nightburn, thank you so much. Alright, Sarah versus Walter. I don't know why I called her Sara. I'm weird. Alright, Sarah versus Walter, guys. There you go. Foolish Burial throws away King of the Beasts and just a set. Alright, Solidarity's really good for his deck because it is a warrior deck. Although warrior decks have failed today. Kinkyobyo is dead. He's got lots of back row. That could be a problem. He's got Rivalry of the Warlords. That, you know, I think she is a beast deck, so it probably won't be a problem. Beast Striker could special summon Moja. Moja could special summon King of Beasts. She has her boss monster. She has officially pulled off the boss. And if DD Warrior Lady uses his effect, then Solidarity will not be able to be used. So, kind of strange. Enemy controller is really good. King of Beasts is a terrible defensive monster. That's not bad. That's not bad. And the monster's Wild Heart is a damn good warrior. That is a legit good warrior card. Especially if you're running Solidarity. Alright, and we have Beast Striker. She can just do it again. You want to see her do it again? Moja, go ahead. And Moja summons the King of Beasts. And the King of Beasts is going to go out there and probably die. Because now Walter, if he could just get out his bigger monsters, he can easily destroy her with Solidarity power up. So what kind of monsters will he start with? Okay, his monsters are a little weak right now. It's understandable. Can't always get the powerful stuff. King of Beasts gets rid of the Immortal Bushi. And Beast Striker punches you in the face, of course. She has a trap just in case, but MST will not allow it. Trap's done. That's kind of weird, but sure. Alright, Destiny Draw kicks in. Immortal Bushi comes back. We already knew this. Does he have a tribute summon? No, but he's going to kill Beast Striker. All right, losing Beast Striker sucks for Sara because now she's not going to be able to get in there. Maybe that Destiny Draw was a very good trap card. We could find out right now, and it's gone. Well, which one's gone? And it's gone. It was... Oh, that couldn't even use it this turn. I mean, it's still an okay trap. Just couldn't be used this turn. All right, we're just going to set more cards. So now it's all up to Sara finding more powerful cards because King of Beasts is good, but it's alone. It's literally the only card in her hand. I think Silver Sentinel is a cool looking card. Oh, well, we got Takeru and they're all dead now. And there are no monsters left. Necro Gardener in the grave is very good, though. She did top deck Moja. What a top deck! Her last Moja? She got her last Moja. This is her last King of Beasts. After this, she won't stand a chance. All right. Immortal Bushi, you coming back? Yeah, you are. The Immortal Bushi's back, but it can't beat the opponent. And he has a new trap card that might take out the final King of Beasts. We have Ares Rock Sunrise for Beast Striker. Ares Rock Sunrise is a very nice card for debuffing your opponent. And 2500 attack is enough. Sara shall move forward with her King of the Beast deck. The King of the Beast deck was successful. Alright, Walter, I'm sorry. But this is what you get. Alright, there we go. Let's move on to the next duel. The next characters to be fighting are Rinko and Jara. I do not remember who Rinko is, but it does not matter who Rinko is, because Rinko is fighting the freaking world champion. The defending world champion and Jara versus Rinko. Do you really think she's going to lose to someone we don't even remember the deck of? I don't think so. Alright, so let's go find Jara and then Rinko. Or either one, it doesn't matter. As long as I find them. There we go. I have found Rinko. Oh, I remember Rinko. Rinko's actually not bad. Rinko's an average duelist. If she had any other bracket, Rinko may have had a chance of getting like at least top 4. But getting stuck with Jara, she does not stand a chance. Rinko is a girl. Probably. I don't know. And Jara starts with MST taking out Abyss Sphere. Abyss Sphere says no. Abyss Sphere is going to special summon Mermail, Abyss Hildy, whatever. And they're dead, but that's what they wanted, so they can do this. Whoa. Mermail Abyssal Seed is here. Again, though, Jara is the Power Master and will overpower these mermaids no problem. We also have Mermail, whatever the hell that thing's name is. The attack goes through. Apparently, Jara's not going to use her traps just yet. Abyss Urge is coming through. And by using that effect, ooh, Summon Limit is gone. Okay. And Jara loses Summon Limit. Quillfort Scout is a hell of a top deck to search, but she has the wrong numbers. Because she did that just for... Why didn't she search for a monster? She has the wrong number. She messed up her spell and trap card zone. I mean, her pendulum zone. She messed up her pendulum zone. That is really bad. That is super bad. I don't think she has any way of removing her own pendulum. So, holy shit. And Jara's in real danger. Quillfort Scout activates. She gets another sacrifice. I do not know why. She is killing herself. The world champion, the defending world champ's about to get knocked out by Mermails. Mermails knock out the world champion. She's gone forever. She is gone. And Jara throws the duel by messing up her pendulum zone, by searching for the worst cards possible. She did everything wrong, and it cost her her second chance, another chance of winning Worlds. Rinko has created an upset. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. And Jara gets knocked out in round 2. Not even in like top 8. She gets knocked out in top 32. That is not normal for a world champ to lose that quickly. Even Yugi didn't lose that quickly. Alright guys, the next duel is Zombie Master versus Daisy. Zombie Master obviously is a Zombie Master deck, and Daisy is obviously Dragoonity, because we already saw her duel today. Everyone go ahead and place your bets. Place your bets. Are you into Zombie Master or... And this is legit Zombie Master. He's not here to pretend to be someone else. He finally gets to be himself. And Zombie Master is going to be going up against Daisy. Nope. I do not allow page 3 characters in Redemption. Page 3 characters' only shot is to go in through their own place. They do. I disrespect page 3 characters all the time. They only get one shot. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Yes, today is the day you're finally going to see Zombie Master play as himself. He is not using other people's decks, though he is the master of all decks. He knows how to use all of them. But he's going to show you his deck today. No Jara in Worlds is going to be huge, but Makiko's still here. Merlin's damn good. Alright, Dragon Ravine is here. And honestly, that Mermail deck looked pretty good. Dragon Ravine is a great start. Gets you Dragoonity Ducks. And Dragon Mastery is here. Alright. So far, a good combo. He's got his field spell. Zombie World would ruin this dragon deck. That ruins the whole deck. That ruins Dragoonities, 100%. And that still works, but at the same time, once they hit the field, they're not dragons anymore. Or winged beast monsters. But an equip spell is still an equip spell. Okay, you know what? That still works. Because that's just a straight up equip spell. So that's just damage. I would not retire him from being a mass... He's not a mass nobody. He's amassed everybody. See, you're being negative about it. He's not a mass nobody. He's amassed everybody. Alright, Zombie Master is here. He seems to be in a lot of trouble. He threw away Endless Decay to steal his opponent's tutor monster in order to tribute it, in order to summon Ill Bud. I think that's his boss. Ill Bud is his ultimate card. Like, literally, it just steals monsters and then makes them better. However, because the opponent already has this many attack points, I don't like his odds. Literally, I don't like his odds. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a burger earlier. I was thinking about getting pizza because, you know, streams and pizza go together, but I got a burger because I was running low on time. I had to give Yin Yang his medicine, so... Honestly, it was not hard to give to him, even though he's very, he did not like standing still for it. But, yeah. Well, it looks like Zombie Master is not going to stand a chance. Book of Life is real nice. Endless Decay is extremely nice. Endless Decay has 4,000 attack, and he can eat... Okay, kill the big monster and lose all the equips. That'd be hilarious. And you lost everything. And now Daisy is the one losing. But, you know, if she could just kill this card with a special effect, then maybe she'll stand a chance. Mizuki is here now. And Tribute to the Doom is old but good. Legionnaire is dead. And 4,000 direct damage to Daisy. It looks like Zombie Master is not leaving. Funny enough, Zombie Master has been to Worlds before. He was in Worlds in Season 1 and maybe even Season 2. I don't remember. He's been to Worlds more than once, I think. And we're just going to go ahead and see him set. Or her set. She's going to die. Yeah, no, she's going to die. Alright, Dragoonity Ducks dies, and Mizuki gets in there for 17. Next turn is pretty much game. Unless he doesn't summon another monster, and she does. Nope, okay, she's bricked. And the winner is Zombie Master. Zombie Master takes her down. Dragoonities are out of the tournament. Despite them being pretty decent, they're out of the tournament. Zombie Master takes the W. A lot of you guys forgot that he's been to Worlds before. I don't know if Daisy's been to Worlds. She might have been to Worlds before. I don't remember. Too many Worlds. We're doing this for 5 seasons. Alright, the next tournament is Seon, the real estate agent, versus Ibi. Alright, Seon, the real estate agent versus Ibi. Now, he uses a Sell You a House deck, and she uses a Gishki deck. So, Gishki versus house selling. Go ahead and place your bets on that. Seon. Ibi, there she is. And it looks like we are ready to start, everyone. I hope you're all ready as well. Place your bets while you still have a chance. Now, Seon, the real estate agent, is known for being the placeholder for Esperoba, the real estate agent. But we're going to see if he can do it on his own. Granted, he got a very bad matchup. Gishkis are super powerful. At least we saw them being powerful in the first duel, so let's see if he can handle it. And we got Card Trooper is a great start to throw away cards. And he threw away some monster cards. 1900 attack goes through. EB probably will Ritual Summon on her next turn since she already has the Ritual spell. And Gishki Photomir is here. She pays 3,000 life points. That's a huge cost. But she summons Tetra Ogre. Then she plays Photomir again. Okay, now she's kind of scaring me. She has 100 life points left. But she plays Gust Kraken. Cyber Dragon. They both get hit. Or one of them gets hit. Tetra Ogre looks for trap cards and is successful. She does some damage. Card Trooper lets him draw a card. And if he runs a card that does 100 burn, which I don't think any card in the game does that much, yeah, he wins. Allure of Darkness, let's see what he can get. Allure of Darkness throws away Phantom of Chaos. He has a Tribute Summon. Zaborg can pop a monster. He can attack to get rid of all... Oh, he should have crashed just to make sure she had absolutely nothing to work with. Oh my god. Destiny Draw kicks in. Salvage, she still has stuff to work with, but if she plays any monster in attack mode, she loses. Alright, Gishki Shadow kicks in. Gishki Aquamir is here. I don't think she pays 3,000 for that one. Gishki Aquamir is going to use this monster as a ritual summon to summon Gishki Cyclone. Cyclone is going to say Light and Machine monster. And nope, that's a Spellcaster monster. And you get your ritual monster back. And you're willing to crash. You just said AI never crashes. They just did. Prove you're frustrating me. I'm joking. All right, let's see. We got Cyber Dragon. Oh, now you draw a Light Machine. Oh, it's over. And the winner is the Real Estate Agent. Screw the Gishkis. They don't know how to play. All right, they spent 6,000 life points. Lost to a crash. All right, there we go, everybody. The winner is Seon, the Real Estate Agent. Alright, kind of surprising. I thought Gishkis were a little stronger, but Seon, he's got options, despite himself. The next duel is going to be Reina and her Zombie Dragon, or Dread-Eye Zombie Dragon deck versus Wisteria, a person who has not only been to Worlds, but is probably one of the Page 3 characters that have won the most tournaments. Wisteria has won so many tournaments, it's kind of crazy. However, her deck is a 50-50 deck. Half the time, it's unbelievably god tier, and half the time, it's garbage. So, you know, depends on your luck stat today. If you like Wisteria, it's all up to luck. If you don't like Wisteria, then, you know what, you got a good chance that she'll lose. 50-50s, that's a decent chance. Reina, on the other hand, Red-Eye Zombie Dragon's pretty decent, but I don't think it's going to do much against the Blue Eyes freaking Demise King deck, but, you know, anything can happen. I want to say everyone's got a chance in this tournament. If Ken Yu made it to top 16, then yeah, anyone has a chance. Especially with how dumb it was for him to get there. Alright, Solidarity's a great start. That makes Red-Eye Zombie Dragon stronger than Blue Eyes. Zombie World will make sure that you can't bring back Dragon cards, so that's really good. We have ourselves MST. MST, you should hit the field spell. That's my assumption there. These are AI fights. We do AI tournaments every Thursday on YouTube and Saturday on Twitch. The attack comes through. Zombie Master is going to get rid of Max C. Why would you summon Max C? I remember her not summoning Max C before, but today she felt like it. Today she actually just felt like it. And we're just going to set a card unless it's a... I actually don't know if she has any good cards. I don't think she does. This is going to be the second fastest duel of the day. Yeah, Wisteria loses instantly to Reina. Reina kicked her ass. Reina just kicked her ass. Okay. Well, she may be a champion, but Reina has zombies, and zombies are just very, you know, reliable. Zombies are a reliable deck. There you go. Anyone that even bet 1 bit on Reina, you're rich. Alright, the next duel is going to be Anka. I think Anka is the DD deck. She uses DD Warrior Lady, DD Assailant, DD Warrior, all that stuff. And she is going up against Makiko, otherwise known as Merlin, in our tournaments. Alright, Anka. Everyone, go ahead and place your bets. Do you guys believe Anka and her DD deck will win, or do you believe Merlin and her Insane deck will win? The answer is obvious. Please bet on the correct person. I will say this, though. Anka's been to Worlds before. I think she was like 3rd or 4th seed, but she's been to Worlds before. So, maybe Makiko will slip up against her. I do not know, though. Let's go ahead and see what happens. It's time for Makiko versus Anka. Whew. Gotta get my voice back. And we got Spellbook of whatever that thing is. And we got Spellbook and Spellbook and Spellbook. And we got ourselves Spellbook of Secrets. And we're just going to set pass. And we have DD Warrior Lady. DD Warrior Lady is going to go after Hermit of Prophecy and succeed in killing it. Makiko, you're probably going to want to play that Star Hall already. It's the only card that makes your deck any good. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy is going to get Spellbook of Secrets. Spellbook of Secrets is going to give her Spellbook of the Master. And High Priestess of Prophecy is going to show off 3 Spellbook cards. And special summon herself. A 2500 beater is very good. And Fiendish Chain says no. And Spellbook of Wisdom says yes. That's her on the Spellbook of Wisdom spell card. That's hilarious. Alright. And we got Spellbook of the Master. Spellbook of the Master shows this card to bring back Star Hall. Star Hole, or maybe not. I actually don't know. I do not know. And DD Warrior Lady is going to probably try to remove from play this monster, and it succeeds. Not bad. Not bad. DD cards are pretty annoying. Soul Release is going to make sure she doesn't have access to any of those cards, although I think there are a few Spellbook cards that help you with that. Dark Core is going to say no. Yeah, she is 100% a Celtic Guardian. Yeah! She is a remove you from play deck. It's a warrior deck that has this monster as well. Let's go Celtic Guardian. Remember, these are the AI decks. I did not build them. This is what they gave them. Alright, here we go. Celtic Guardian for the win. Spellbook of Eternity. Bringing back Spellbook of Secrets. And we got Temperance of Prophecy. It doesn't stand a chance against the Celtic Guardian. Holy shit, that one does. Priestess does. Run, Celtic Guardian, run! And there we go. Just a set. We just have a set. Spellbook of Secrets. Spellbook of the Master. You love this combo for some reason. Spellbook of the Master. Yep, she tried her best. Anka did what she could, but at the same time, she doesn't really stand a chance against someone as powerful as this. She's been to Worlds before, but that's probably... Oh, Reaper of Prophecy! That's probably because she never had to fight someone like this before. Reaper of Prophecy seems pretty badass, honestly, all things considered. So, Anka, what are you going to do about the Reaper? We have a Destiny Draw. Destiny Draw is going to be a super desperate special summon Photon Thrasher. That was your Destiny Draw. Proceed to murder. Proceed to just get rid of this character. This is not necessary. Anka does get one more draw, actually, because there's no spellbook power-up right now. And, yeah, Makiko was pretty much a shoo-in. Her last opponent was way harder than Anka, even though Anka is a decent duelist. She probably could take down a couple people, but she can't take down a champion like Makiko. Alright, Makiko takes him out. And anyone that bet on Makiko, enjoy your fake money. I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and move on to the next fight of the tournament. The next fight of the tournament will be Natalie. Natalie is going to be taking on My Zenba. Natalie uses a Ritual Beast deck. My Zenba uses Wind-Ups. Both decks are pretty interesting. Place your bets on the one you think will win. Alright, Natalie versus My Zenba. Please place your bets. I do not know much about Ritual Beast, so please do not ask me any questions. I'm not very good at... I don't know that Yu-Gi-Oh! It's past my era. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they have any good effects. I think they are fusion monsters. That's the best I can tell you. I might even be wrong about that. I do not know. They call themselves Ritual Beasts, and yet they're not ritual monsters. I know, it's weird. Alright, let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see who's stronger. My Zenba will open up. She did pretty much demolish her last opponent with her wind-up deck, so maybe she could do it again. We have ourselves a set. Natalie is going to set. Nothing wrong with that. Both players are being a little passive. She summons Wind Up Magician and God. Everyone in chat, God says no. If you have the emote, let me see it. God says no. Wind Up Magician didn't stand a chance. Double Summon says you could just summon another one if you have one. There we go, chat. Thank you very much. It's all right there. You guys see it? It's like right there. You see all your guys's. And we got Wind Up Shark with Wind Up Rat. Wind Up Shark is going to lower its level to level 3. I guess she might have a rank 3 level monster. Maybe not. She's not summoning anything. Wind Up Rat is going to just special summon Wind Up Magician. So no matter what, she got her Magician out. God could not stop the Magician from coming out, even though I don't know what it does. We are going to see a rank up. It's our XYZ summon or Exceed summon. We're going to get MX Saber Invoker. MX Saber Invoker is here. The effect will now activate to special summon Wind Up Soldier. That's a good one. That is a good one. And with that, we have another freaking monster, and it's going to be Wind Up Zenmeister. Okay, lots of good cards already. All these cards are good. 2500 attack comes through. Beast Tamer is dead. Didn't stand a chance. Alright, now what? We have ourselves Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. This is the old man. Elder's like, you know what? I'm going to summon a bird. Bird, go. Bird throws away a card. Bird fusion. Contact fusion. Okay. Contact fusion into a 2600 attack point monster. Okay, no, never mind. They're not going to do that. They're just going to summon a bunch of other monsters. I'm very confused. Okay. Sure. You know what? I shouldn't judge. They're doing what they love. 100 damage comes through, and that was good. Good job, Ritual Beast Altia Pelio. She's going to summon Wind Up Knight and attack mode for some reason. I'm sure she has a plan. The birds have an effect. I don't know what they're going to do in one turn or a couple turns. The Ritual Beast is gone. Oh, it doesn't matter because they just come back and they do it again? Okay. And they threw away 3 of the same monster. I don't know. I do not know why. And it looks like that beast is back. Okay, so you got your beast back. And you're going to summon Ritual Beast Tamer Wen. Hello, Wen. And Wen is going to bring out Beast Apello. Oh, it's Apello before he became a monster. Cool. Yeah, before he became a giant fusion monster. With a person riding on his back. Wind Up Soldier and Wind Up Factory activate to get Wind Up Knight. Or, sorry, Wind Up Knight activated. And the damage is good. The monster's so weak that Wen is going to be able to destroy it. And good old Apelio is going to do some direct damage. Not bad. Good job, Apelio. We're going to see Wind Up Soldier get summoned. Wind Up Soldier is going to go in and destroy this card. Apelio's like, the hell you are. And Apelio has... Actually, that's the end of the duel. That is the end of the duel. On turn 2, that card goes back to the hand. On turn 1, that does the same thing. And the fusion monster is gone again, but let me guess, they're just going to special summons themselves again. She seems to have a lot of fusions too, so we have no idea what other fusions she has in there. Alright, well, she also has this card, which is Tempest of the Dragon Ruler. I guess they give her a Dragon Ruler in her deck. And she feels like fusion. Again, Apelio. Why not? Anything else before Mai dies? You already got the kill a long time ago. You don't need to be this creative about it. And My Zenba, despite having a pretty decent wind-up deck, is going down to the Ritual Beast deck. Just like that, the Ritual Beast deck takes a victory. Alright. Natalie has won. I hope you guys enjoyed that duel. I learned a lot from it. I only got to see one fusion, but I learned from it. The next duel is going to be Simon versus Corona. Simon versus Corona. I do not know what Simon's deck is. Corona we know is Hazy Flame. So, Hazy Monsters versus Simon's Monsters. Simon is not Worms. I can guarantee you that, because I know who the Worm guy is. Alright, Corona. The worms guy is actually, we haven't seen him yet. It's Moses. Moses is worms, yeah. Simon is someone else. I don't remember what he uses. And apparently no one does. Alright, let's go ahead and check it out, guys. Which one of these decks is going to win? Between these two characters, Corona already won a duel, but we don't know anything about Simon, so maybe Simon can pull it off. Oh, he's got Fencing Fire Ferret. That's the first thing we can learn about his deck. That's just a decent monster in general. A bird monster that also has a decent attack stat is pretty good. However, Heretic Dragon of whatever the name is a pretty strong card. And we're going to tribute it for Hazy Flame Sphinx, which... oh, and Taihon number 2. Very nice if you want to rank up. And Sphinx says it's a monster, and it was, and it special summons Lava Lancelord. And we're going to XYZ summon into oh, shit, she's got Ptolemy M7. He don't stand a chance. Ptolemy M7's such a busted card. You do not stand a chance. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the duel. Most likely the end of the duel. I don't like the... Oh, he runs Gale, apparently. And with Gale, he can at least kill that monster. He doesn't run any Synchros. He just has Gale in his deck. And he just has Fencing Fire Ferret, which I could see that in many decks. M7's going to bounce you, and then... oh, no, it's a search effect. Okay. I'm sure she did that for a reason. Gale's dead. Simon's basically dead. This does not seem like a duel. Looks like Corona's deck is going to win this one. Yeah, I'm sure this is the right deck. He has Fencing Fire Ferret after Smashing Ground. That's good. 1700 damage comes through. We have ourselves Heretic Dragon of that card again. It's just the same stuff. She's just going to do the exact same play. No, actually, that's a different tribute monster. Never mind. I apologize. She might still rank up again, but she definitely is not doing the exact same play. Basilitrus is here. Her boss monster has been summoned. And with this card, she could just get rid of that card forever, and it's death. And he plays Swordsman of Revealing Light. That is his strongest card. And it's gone. That is actually his best card. And, okay, Grand Mole is here. Grand Mole is going to be annoying. Grand Mole's like, you're going back, but you left yourself wide open with only 1,800 life points left. So she's just going to summon Lava Lancelord and win the duel. Unless your trap finally wants to activate. No, it does not. And just like that, everybody, it looks like Simon's Mishmash deck is dealt with. It seems to just be annoying cards. The cards that, like, stall, burn, or bounce your opponent. Whereas Corona had a real deck, and that's why she won. Alright. Corona, you can move forward. The next duel is Moses versus Reina. So it's going to be a spell counter deck versus a worm deck. Moses has been to Worlds before. I will say that much. Moses has been to Worlds. So if you like Moses, place your bets. Yeah, there you go. He has been to Worlds with his worm deck. His worm deck has been good enough to get there. Once he got to Worlds, he got his ass kicked. Like, Moses did not stand a chance in Worlds, but he's been there. Gotta respect him for that. Whereas Reina, not so much. Reina has kind of like the deck I made for Mahad, but worse. Mahad's deck was actually better. But she's still fine. She's still a fine duelist. Like, you'll see her win duels sometimes when she doesn't mess up. It's a spell counter deck. Citadel, whatever it's called. Yeah, Endymion, Citadel, all that nonsense. Alright, Terraforming gets Magical Citadel, of course. Citadel is going to get Solidarity to buff her monsters. We have Defender the Magical Knight, which is a really good card. And we just have a set. Moses, how will you answer? Moses MST's the Spellbook. She runs Spellbook of Wisdom. Worm Tentacles is the grossest card in the game. Defender will stop it. For now. And if he can get into defense mode, he'll really stop it. We have Gemini Elf on the field, which can beat the Tentacles, thank God. The only thing that can beat Tentacles is 2 women. 2 elf women. It's the only way. Alright, and there we go. Moses is now going to set a card and set another 4 cards. He has a full back row. Gemini Elf is going to go in again, this time taking down Worm Yagan. Yagan's like, haha, this is part of my effect. But she has a normal summon, so you didn't even stop anything. Oh, she just didn't re-normal summon. That's weird. Okay, you didn't even stop anything, actually. And he has 4 back row doing absolutely nothing. She has Gemini Elf. Oh, trap hole. It's not nothing. Not nothing. And apparently it does not work thanks to that effect. And he is going to die next turn. So Reina, even though your cards are just kind of average, like she's just using normal stuff right now, he can't deal with it. Worm monsters are not doing any good. Okay. We have ourselves Magical Undertaker, which is usually used for flip summons, so kind of strange. That card better stall or he's about to lose. It's trying to stall, but it has no defense. And the game-winning attack comes through. Does he activate a trap? He has a useless back row. He is dead. Reina shall move forward. Both the Reinas are in top 16. Alright, both the Reinas are in top 16. I have no idea what his back row is. I don't play worms. I don't know anything about worms. Alright, Reina, go ahead and move forward. The next duel is Nadia versus Bon. Bon is the Rock Destiny board deck, whereas Nadia is the Dark World deck. Both decks have their own merit, and both decks are actually pretty good. Happy birthday to you yesterday, Dark Prowess. Alright, Bon. Everybody, go ahead and place your bets. In all 3 of his decks, he does not have the 1 Worm Fusion. If he had it in deck 3, I would have probably given it to him, but he didn't have that fusion monster in any of the decks. I looked for it. Alright, Nadia. Let's get you in here. Nadia, once again, I will repeat myself, is Dark Worlds. Bon is Rock Destiny board. Alright. Can't find Bon. There he is. Yep, right next to Yuji. Now, hopefully he doesn't lose like his buddy Yuji, because Yuji lost to freaking Ken Yu of all people. So, let's see what happens between these two. Bon is going to be the first one to start. Bon starts with Magical Mallet. Apparently his hand was ass. Actually, only 2 cards were ass. He's going to summon Koichiro Miru Wall. He shows off his Guardian just so he doesn't lose his card. And that's a lot of back row from Nadia. Could be scary if she has stuff like Dark Smog. She has Dark Scheme instead. Dark Scheme gets negated. And now he gets summoned Rock Spirit. If anything, you just helped him. And Sakuretsu Armor's like, no, you didn't. Alright, and Rock Spirit comes in. Actually, you still lose your Dark World card. Very, very shameful. Now she's just going to keep setting because Rock Spirit on your opponent's turn has 2,000 attack, which is very nice. Grand Mole is a very busted card and will now go in to stop her from playing the game. And Rock Spirit will now just do 1,700. Nope, it's gone. And it's gone. Alright, Swords to make sure he doesn't take damage, but he has not drawn Destiny board yet. She gets Beige, one of her only good attacking monsters, which is kind of sad at 16. And yeah, he shows her that 16 is nothing. Destroying Beige very easily. Now that card is going to show off her stone statue of the Aztecs, or his stone statue. Card destruction is very nice when you've run a deck like this, because now you can use all these effects. All 3 effects. Oh, she had Grapha. Holy shit, she had Grapha. Grapha gets negated. Gold does not. Gold is on the field, but there is a field spell. Use special summon onto that side. That lets you discard. What do you lose? You lose him. Okay, this is getting funny. And then what do you lose? Why are you giving him 2 monsters to tribute? Grapha gets summoned. Weird plays all around. Apparently she didn't have anything. No matter what, she was going to have to lose something. But you should not have given him so many monsters if you didn't have any combo. You could have just waited for later. But who knows? It doesn't matter. Alright, we got the Forces of Darkness. The Forces of Darkness refills your hand. Now you can summon another monster since Swords is gone. Yep. Let's see if she does it. She's going to summon Beige. Yep, like I said, that's just the basic beater monster. And with those 2 cards gone, her boss monster, Grapha, is doing good work. Gotta love Grapha, guys. And he special summons the Rock Spirit, which is not nearly strong enough to do much. And he has not gone Destiny Board, and without Destiny Board, he doesn't stand a chance against Nadia. Nadia gets Snow on Light of Dark World, a very good card. In Just Attack and Terrible Defense. Kaiko Mira Boulder is going to die, which is a search card to give her Sandman, or give him Sandman. And Stone Statue does 600 damage. Not bad. Graph is going to go and have to attack that now. Alright, the Sandman is going to stop Snow from being on the field. Snow was a little too powerful. We showed he's got the Giant Soldier of Stone. I actually do like that card. I pulled one in the Legendary Blue Eyes pack opening. Gold gets summoned. Gold is very nice. Graphic attacks that, and Gold takes down the Stone Statue. Now, I don't think he can win anymore. With this big of a field, even if he got Destiny Board right now, which he did not even do, he couldn't win. And, well, we got Snow again. So, Sandman dies, and so does Bond. Bond is not going to Worlds this season. I think he's been to Worlds before. I don't remember what season, but he ain't going this season, that's for sure. Bond's going to hell. You know, maybe he didn't go to Worlds. Maybe he's just been top 4 before. He has been top 4, though. Grand Mole is nice because you can get rid of Grapha, but that's about it. And then you can lose the duel. Okay, good, good, good. At least he decided how he wanted to lose the duel. He didn't want to lose to Grapha. That was his main concern. Dark Smog is just going to go ahead and throw away a card, and he throws away the Huntsman to draw a card. Dark World Dealings will go ahead and draw a card. He throws away Silva to special summon Silva. You don't need to do any of this. You already won the duel, okay? I don't know why no one told you, but you already won the duel. You don't need to play a field spell. You already won. Please stop. You're being rude. Please stop. It's Lucian, the Netherworld of Dark World is here now. And he can win the duel. Okay, and Grapha gets normal summon. You can win with just Grapha. You didn't have to do any of this nonsense. Holy crap. Alright, Nadia is trying to show you guys that she can win worlds. She could do it. Alright, Nadia, good duel. You're a very weird duelist, but that was a good duel. I gotta give you that much credit. So, we're going to move on to our next fight of the tournament. The next fight will be Bright versus Lara. Burn deck from Bright versus Lara's Skull Servants. Go ahead and place your bets. Alright, someone's got skulls and someone's got... let's see. That's it. No one's going with Bright. Okay, that's fine. Is there a good burn deck, Shadow Phoenix? And we don't even count Yamimera because he's only won one tournament, which I guess is better than most people. Axel Brody. That's a good burn deck, I guess. Yeah, there's not very many good burn decks, to be honest. And she is definitely not one of them. I don't think Bright's very good at all. I don't think Bright's won a duel. I don't remember Bright ever winning a duel. Mindy's a good burn deck. That is true. Mindy's a good burn deck. Fonda, I don't know about Fonda. That's really pushing your luck there. The only tournament she ever won was a tournament of weak characters. Alright, so let's see how they open this duel. Bright, you get to go first. Bright plays 2 traps. Axel Brody is the good one, yes, as we mentioned. Armageddon Knight's probably going to throw a Skull Servant. Nope, Necro Gardna. Interesting choice. Necro Gardna. And Wave Motion Cannon is very good. That's actually one of the good burn cards to start with, and it's pretty early in the duel. But without any monsters to defend your life points, this is not going to work out the way you want it to. 1400 damage comes through. Lara is looking good. Lara's looking very good. Are you going to play any more burn? Because right now you're not... Okay, there you go. Burn your... Oh, nope, you're stalling. You know what? Technically, because you have Wave Motion Cannon, I could see stalling as a viable option, but... your opponent is just trying to beat you to death. So, okay, Just Desserts. Now I'm starting to see it more viable. You should have waited on that Just Desserts, but still, that's 2k damage. She only has Lava Golem. Well, then she better use it, because that would be, you know, that'd be a card at least. And no, she's not going to use... She doesn't even play any spell cards. Why is she not even playing any spell cards? I mean, granted, she's lucky that Lara does not run any beater monsters unless she pulls off her Skull Servant combo, which she is obviously not doing. Bright, this is your last turn. Do something. At least do the 3,000 burn your cannon can do. 3,000's pretty good. Goblin Thief will heal you while hurting your opponent, but she can just flip all her monsters and kill you. Yeah, no, she's just going to flip all... That better not have been your Destiny draw. She did not flip all her monsters to kill you. Okay. Lara, are you telling me 3 face down monsters couldn't equal 900 damage? With your deck, I believe that it might not have, but still. Yeah, Bright is not a good duelist. Lara might not be much better, though. Magic Cylinder was held back this whole time. And the winner is actually going to be Bright. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And the winner is Bright. Tremendous fire. Lara sucks. And Lara, get her out of here. Bright is the winner, everybody. Bright is the winner. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all doubted her. Y'all doubted her. She waited. Holy shit. Oh my god. Lara, get out of here. You're such a bad duelist. No one even believed in you. This is what you get for not using Skull Servants. Alright. Bright, you can move forward. The next duel is Jamie and his Infernoids? It's a weird deck. Infernoids versus Akira and his Boojins. Alright, Akira's Boojinjis versus Infernoids. We very rarely see Infernoids. Alright. And Akira is the other guy. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking for Akira right now. Alright, that looks okay. And let's see who wins. I bet you guys will bet on the correct person this time, because last time was an upset. Alright, let's see how it goes. We're going to have Bujin Yamato. And that gets Bujinji, whatever his name is. Jamie is going to get Void Expansion. And that gets Infernoid Petrula. And that gets Infernoid Atondel. I do not know. But the Crane card will make him stronger. Wow, these Bujinji cards are really good. They're like Blackwings, but better. Blackwings suck compared to this. Alright. Oh, Yuma's not in the tournament. I didn't like Yuma. And we got Bujinji Susanoo. Susanoo is going to throw away more cards. Monster Born will activate, bringing back Yamato. I know. I don't allow Yuma. Yuma uses a Lightsworn deck. We already have a good Lightsworn user. It won't be as special if there's another one. There we go. Same way Dimitri doesn't use a Jaden deck anymore. Void Expansion is desperate, but it puts out an Infernoid token to summon a Tondal. A Tondal will probably fail due to the hand trap. There's no hand trap this time. That's actually kind of rare. Attacks again. That's a very big surprise as well. And we have a trap card. Okay. Nope. Yuma in this game uses Lightsworns, which we already have a perfect Lightsworn user. We don't need another one. And Void Expansion gets another Infernoid token. 2,800 damage comes through. Akira with no hand traps is in some trouble here. And we have ourselves Bujin, Regalia, the whatever card. And the Tondal's like, you know what would be funny? Screw you. Just not going to happen. And you know what would be funnier? Reincarnation, so that doesn't work anymore. And there we go. With these two cards back on the field, he can now quick play spell Void Seer. Void Seer says that whatever that didn't work. But Centipede is like, you know what? Screw your traps. And then Ophidion's like, I'm attacking you directly and almost winning the duel. Okay. Everyone, do you think he's going to have that one monster in his hand again that does the burn to beat Jamie? Is it going to happen again right now? Okay, it didn't happen again, but it could still happen. It legit could still happen. The duel's not over yet. It was Crow? Okay, do you think he'll have Crow? Bujin reincarnation again. He's doing the same thing. But this time he's going to remove from play one of them, so only one gets special. Oh, no, it has to be both. So, yeah, he doesn't get anything. All right, Jamie, what do you got with your last turn? You got Void Expansion giving you a token, and you've only had one monster this whole time. But your monster can attack directly, so that is a very good monster. I do not know much about Infernoids, but Atondel is good. Great Maju Garzette is better. That card is 5,600 attack. Holy crap, that's close to the record of the day. It's not the record, but it's the close. And we have ourselves Fire Formation Tenki, which gets Brotherhood of the Fist. Does it do 600 damage? Does it do piercing? Does he do burn? He pops. He gets rid of everything. Oh shit, Jamie's got nothing left. That was a hell of a draw. Akira's coming back. Jamie loses everything, but the Void Expansion will not allow it. He keeps a token. He brings back Antondel, and he attacks with Antondel for game. Jamie takes down Akira. That was crazy. Bujinjis are out of the tournament, and Infernoids are in. All right, Jamie, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, here we go. Turns out Infernoids are pretty decent. Nope, page 3 characters will never get more showings, Bernog. Never. The next duel is Highs versus Kami. All right, everybody, get ready to bet on Highs and Kami. Kami uses the godlike water deck that has been to Worlds, been top 16 at Worlds, only losing to Mako Tsunami. Highs is Heretic Dragons, I believe. I do not know much about them, but I think it's Heretics. Yeah, it's Heretic Dragons for sure. Heretic Dragons versus Fish. Everyone go ahead and place your bets. The time has come for our duel. Kami is a character that's been to Worlds, and her fish are pretty good. She also runs United We Stand, which is one of the reasons why she wins so quickly. But we'll see what happens. Alright, Highs, what's your opening play? Highs' opening play is Heritage Dragon. Oh, we already know this play. It's a tribute, yep. And that gets Heritage Dragon of Sue, and then that gets you 2 monsters, and then that gets you a level 8 monster, and then you somehow become level... Oh, no, that's not how it works. Call the Haunted gets hit. You normal summon Dragard. Dragard's like, you know, it'd be really funny if I brought back my level 8 monster. And then Dragard's like, you know, it'd be even funnier if I made that card level 8, and then we exceed summon our boss monster, Heretic Dragon, whatever the card is. It's the boss. On the first turn, he summoned freaking Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. Heliopolis. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Unshaven Angler is dead. Another level 8 dragon gets summoned, and he's going ham. The fish deck is getting cooked. They are in so much trouble. Monster Aboard is desperate and does not work. That monster is not strong enough. Night Beam can at least get rid of the trap, which is, you know, something. Golden Fish is a really good card. That is a really good card. United We Stand, that was the last thing you could have had. It was the only card that would have made the difference, and she drew it. But Heritage Dragon of Nult is now going to be special summoned into Heritage Dragon of Sue, and Sue is going to kill the Golden Flying Fish. Oh man. Golden Flying Fish is actually a good card. And we got Space Mambo. With that, the monster does get destroyed and Space Mambo goes in. Anybody with a legit United We Stand is actually pretty freaking good. And the end phase is here. Highs is left wide open, and that means with Infected Male, she's allowed to attack directly with Space Mambo, funny enough. And now with 3,700 damage, it's over. Kami shows you all why the fish deck is going to Worlds. She hasn't made it yet, but she's strong. She's been to Worlds for a reason. Highs played the best card he possibly could have played on the first turn, and he got wrecked. Alright, Kami, you're moving forward. The next duel is No Money Yaoi and her Amazonas deck. No Money Yaoi and her Amazonas deck. Highs or Kami? Kami won. Versus Koichiro and his Froggy Monarchs. So Froggy Monarchs versus Amazonas. There we go. Everyone, go ahead and place your bets. Place your bets. Froggy Monarchs did very good earlier, so I would bet on them. But maybe No Money Yayo's got something up her sleeve that we haven't seen before. The answer is she doesn't. All the Amazonas cards have been seen before. Yeah, Koichiro. And now that the Froggy Monarch deck is ready, and now that the freaking Amazonas deck is ready, it's time, baby, it's time. Let's see if he's going to go with Caius into Caius, and do a bunch of burn. Or maybe he's just going to get wrecked by Amazonas Queen. Hell if we know. So, to open up this duel, we're going to have Koichiro set, pass. Nothing wrong with that. I'll read the bets real quick if it's any good. 40k is baby numbers. Until you have real numbers, I'm not reading the bets. MST is going to kick in. Monarch Stormforth does nothing. Getting rid of Monarch Stormforth early is really good. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland is going to set, pass. Return of the Monarchs is great if you actually summon one. Caius is already here. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland does not stand a chance. And... oh, I'm sorry. Was it more than 40? No, it says 40k. You guys, that's baby numbers. Alright, 2400 damage comes through. The next attack comes through. He's going to play the Mega Monarch Mobius? Oh, shit. And the Mega Monarch is going after 3 spells and traps and will succeed at getting rid of 3 of them. Yep. And without the village, she's not going to be able to restock herself after Scouts dies. Uh-oh. No Money Yayo is in actual trouble. Let me ask you this, Ghost Wolf. How many bits do you have in total? Before this duel, not after. And we're going to get rid of our Monarch to summon Rise of the Mega Monarch. We got another Mega Monarch card, and that's going to go ahead and get rid of those cards. 800k. That's what I thought, Ghost Wolf. That's what I thought. Relativity is an important thing. Amazonas Willpower kicks in. Amazonas Willpower gets Amazonas Scouts. 500 attack goes in, and Treeborn Frog is gone, but it does not matter. The Mega Monarchs are another level. So, Kyle Stacy, if you have like 5 bits, if you bet 4 bits, I say that's a big bet. But if somebody with 800k bets 40k bits, that's a baby bet. You have to have at least 100k for 40k to matter. If you have 100k and less, then 40k is a big bet. And just like that, Koichiro kicks her booty. I'll stick with my Gate Guardian. Koichiro, here we go. 250 is the max? Well, then you better be betting 250 every time, or else it's not a big bet. So, the next duel is... the last duel of top 32 is going to be Ida versus Nene. Oh, boy. Alright, Ida versus Nene. Koichiro did kick some ass there. I got to give it to him. But between these two characters, I do not know. Ida's deck, I have no memory of, so that's the problem. Nene, we know, is crazy. But because Ida's an unknown quantity and I don't remember what their deck is, anything can happen. You know what? I'll say this. If you own over 300k, then 100k is it needs to be the minimum for me to be considered a big bet. Needs to be the minimum. As the channel grows, we grow and our expectations grow. If you have less than 50k, anytime you bet above 10k, let me know. I will care. That means you're betting your life away. That's unreasonable? Oh, I know. Isn't it? Welcome to YouTube money. Alright, Nene, let's see what we got. So my 92 bet out of 192 is big? Yeah, that's pretty big, but you should have bet 100. You should have bet 100. I don't want you to be left with 100. You should bet 100. Oh, there we go. And it is time to duel. Let's see what happens. You've done that every final, Skyrus? Skyrus, what is your total right now? I'll determine whether or not you are doing it right. Okay, let's see. Super Poly's good. Effect Veiler, interesting. Shadal Fusion could just be straight up good. Shadal Core if you need it. Shadal Fusion, okay. Shadal Fusion's fine. Super Poly probably would have been interesting, but, you know, Shadal Fusion's fine. And Ida gets bounced back to the hand, and your trap's go. Okay, he lost everything. Or she, I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. Ida could be both, for all I know. And we got Shadal Fusion coming in. Shadal Fusion's going to go in there, and that's going to get a fusion of El Shadal Shin Naga. Yes, Skyrus, then for sure you are betting a decent amount. Definitely up there. I give you credit. You get credit. Look, if we want the world to be fair, the rich should have to pay more. That's all I'm saying. So if you're saying, oh, I'm betting so much money, it's 40K, but you own like 800K. What are you talking about? However, a person that only has 100, like say 1,000 bits, and they bet like, I don't know, 400, then yeah, they bet a lot. 100K, that's like the minimum, Ghost Wolf. That's like the very minimum, but I respect it still. I respect that you put in the minimum effort. All right, Shadal Fusion kicks in, and Shadal Fusion is going to go ahead and do this. And for those of you that haven't caught on, I am simply bullying the chat. I actually don't mean any of this. I do not even care. This is all fake money anyway. But I really enjoy seeing your reactions, and I think it's hilarious. Plus, me and my friends, we talk about it afterwards, like, wow, you were a real dick that day. And I'm like, yeah, I want to see how far I can take it before they get real mad. Like, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to push it little by little by little. Like, someone's going to come to me, it's like, but I'm betting like 50K. And it's like, yeah, but are you really? Are you really? Like, if I had $100 in my pocket and I gave you $50, that's a lot. But if I had 100K in my pocket and I gave you a $50, that wouldn't be that much, would it? All right, Nene Rex Ida. I didn't even get to watch that fight. That was sad. That was so sad. Holy shit, Nene. I don't even know what Ida's deck was. All right, here we go. And if you're one of those people that just don't want to lose your money, you know, you're being a little miser, that's fine. Go ahead. Do your thing. If it makes you go up to the top, then do it. Whatever it takes. We have a tier list of characters, of chatters. Chatters that have made it to 100K and stay up there. You're on my list. I have a list for you. I have a list for you guys. For anyone that's not at 100K, then I'm sorry. Anyone that's at 100K right now, let me know in chat. Let me know right now. We're moving to top 16, by the way. A minimum of 100K. If you do not have 100K, do not say anything. All right. See, we got a few people. There's a few people. That's 3. 3's not bad. The next fight is Ken Yu versus Sara. So, King of the Beasts versus Mushroom Man. Ken Yu is about to die in front of us. Esper Girls, see, that's pretty good. See, we got some good numbers here. Now, anybody, and now the next one I want, Reaper, very nice. I like that. Nate Dogg close, but I told you not to say anything if you were below it. So now I'm going to dock you a 90K. You can keep 8, but you're getting docked 90. In fact, let me do that right now. I'm going to take it from you. Let's see here. Ken Yu strats are outmatched? He better be, because he's about to go up against a really good opponent. That girl summoned 3 King of Beasts last game. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's see what happens between these two opponents. So, everyone in chat with less than 1,000, raise your hand. It has to be less than 1,000. Let me know if you have less than 1,000. Heavy Storm's a great start from Ken Yu, getting rid of a lot of good trap cards. Shining Angels there, okay. Moja is dead. That's not something she wanted to have die. After Yayo's duel. Oh, I'm sorry, Biox Gaming. That's just shame. Okay, we have a couple people less than 1,000. Okay, okay. That seems like a shame that there's actually quite a few of you. I'm sure there's a lot more of you in the middle, which is what's supposed to happen, but there's quite a few of you in the wrong area. He got rid of his Mushroom Man just to steal Beast Striker, which honestly is good. You don't want your opponent getting Moja. Oh, wait, you didn't stop it at all. Beast Striker's here. Okay, okay. You have 1,000 exactly. That's not bad. Moja is here, but no King of the Beasts. That's a shame. Sarah's not going to do much then. She needs her king. Mushroom Man, it happened. Enemy controller, put him in defense. There you go. Okay, Mushroom Man's here. Mushroom Man takes down the Beast Striker. Shining Angel takes down the loser. Beast Striker's going to keep coming back, but it does not matter because he has one of her Beast Strikers, and he's beating her with it. All right, he does 500 burn to himself in order to do 250 or 300 burn to her. She takes 300 burn, putting her at half life points. She summons the Beast Striker, and the attacks go through. Shining Angel will be the first to die. Shining Angel will try to search out a friend. Sir Nova Summoner is the one that gets searched out. Not bad. Mushroom Man is going to be getting no jobs done because she's going to have to pay 500 to not take the burn every turn. And Kenyu is now forced to take 300 burn, but he understands this. He loves this. Anytime the Mushroom Man hurts him, he gets happy. Enemy controller once again, but this time he's going for damage. Is he planning to end this duel? No, he is not. I actually have no idea what he's doing. Last time you used enemy controller more effectively. This time I don't... Okay, why is that in attack mode and you're not using your effect on it? Why is that in attack mode if you're not going to do anything with it? I'm asking you a question, Kenyu. There's only one reason to put that card in attack mode, and now you've lost that reason. And Uniflora will... Okay, what the hell is going on? Kenyu lost everything. Unless he finds a way to come back. He can't beat Beast Striker. Nothing in his deck is stronger than Beast Striker. And he already lost Amoeba. He's going to lose. He does get a set at least, but he is going to lose. Alright. King Cubio can attack directly, right? And it could search out Uniflora, which could search out another good monster. Alright. Giant Rat will try to stall for time. Maybe even get Mushroom Man. Nope, no Mushroom Man. Mushroom Man is a slow way to win, but it might give him a shot. And Uniflora didn't even try to use its effect. Okay. Maybe its effect gets negated. Hell if I know. I don't really know spirit monsters that well. Solidarity's really good. Oh, shit. He's never going to overpower her now. MST. Yep. See, that was a good idea. Now I'm even more confused about that Amoeba in attack mode. That makes no sense. Giant Rat's going to special summon another Giant Rat. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he runs Giant Germ. I don't think that's part of his deck. At least not this one. Looks like whatever's in his hand is a brick, which is surprising because most of his cards are not bricks. He could go Mushroom Man this time. Let's see if he does it. Mushroom Man number 2. He will have to pay for that, though. That's 300 of his life points gone. In fact, 500 more if he goes for the big pay. He needs to defend himself. Mushroom Man number 2 is going to try and end this duel, but he has to be careful that she doesn't use it against him. 300 burn. She's falling, but she's still got a lot left, but she might pay the 500. That would be interesting. Mother Grizzly is going to get killed. Mother Grizzly sends out Mother Grizzly. Hold on. Just hold on for dear life. He is trying to hold on for dear life. She is paying 500. Her life points are getting kind of low here. He's losing 300, but he's okay with it. He loves losing 300 life points. It's his favorite thing to do. He'll pay 500 to make sure she can't win. MST will hit MST, which is hilarious. Literally, she can't pay to get rid of this card. She can't pay to get rid of it. She has to keep it. In 2 turns, she dies. She has to win as quickly as possible because she dies in 2 turns. Mother Grizzly special summons Mother Grizzly, and there's no more targets after that. I do not think he has any more targets after that. Mother Grizzly dies. Mother Grizzly okay, Amoeba. I forgot about Amoeba. Amoeba gets there, but I don't know. She dies in 2 turns, and his life points are kind of low. Creature swap for game with the freaking Amoeba. He does it. 2,000 burn, and that's gonna be game. Just like that, Kenyu is going to top 8, baby. He takes down the King of Beasts. How did she get it 3 times last time? Didn't even get it once this time. That's sad. That's actually sad. Kenyu is unstoppable. Now, granted, anyone with a half-average deck should have beat him as long as they don't pull a bad hand like she did. The next duel is Rinko and Mermails versus Zombie Master and Zombie Master. Let's see what happens between these characters. Rinko's Mermails versus Zombie Master, Zombie Master. There is no way Kenyu's going to Worlds if one of these characters are his opponent. Like, literally, he ain't going to Worlds if these are his opponent. Like, he's going to die. He's going to die. Alright, let me go ahead and find these characters. Let's find Rinko. Let's find Zombie Master. I know where Zombie Master is. That one's easy enough. Rinko's the problems. Her mermails are super strong. There you go, Reaper. Now you're starting to bet a little bit better. I like that. I like that. Now, I hope you bet correctly on this one, because we did not see much of either of these characters' decks. We just have to kind of assume what they can do. If he gets Zombie World, I will assume he wins the duel. Zombie World counters so many decks in this game. So many characters rely on their type. So, I don't know if mermails rely on their type, but they maybe not, but, you know, still important. He didn't get Zombie World, though. Deep Sea Diva, what a start. Holy shit. Atlantean Marksman. So she's Atlantean and Mermails. They're probably supposed to be together. Zombie Master goes in, and there we go. He lost his legendary Zombie Master. Synchro Summon comes through. That results in a card I do not recognize. Armades Keeper of Boundaries. I do not know this card. I do not know anything about this card. Monarch of Stormforth is going to make sure I don't have to know anything about it because it got tributed for Ill Bud. Ill Bud is a lot nicer when you have Zombie World or some sort of counter card. He needs to get Parasite into that graveyard. And Ill Bud's going to die. That card is stronger. And Atlantean Marksman is here to make sure he takes lots of damage. So it's even worse than we thought. Whatever this Boundaries card does, it did it right. Atlantean goes in for 14. Oh, it's an Ancient Gear monster? That's really good. Oh, and the Atlanteans are not done yet. That's Atlantean Dragoons. And it looks like Zombie Master's going to be dead next turn. She's got too much damage. He gets Zombie World a little too late to the party, but hey, at least he got it. And that is a game. That's not looking good. Oh, yeah, that is super game. Holy shit, did he just die. All right, no spells and traps, and attack goes through successfully. Attack goes through successfully. I don't even know what that trap is, but I'm going to assume it does not activate. And that is game. The winner is Rinko and her Mermail/Atlantean deck. That's a damn good deck, and she's proven why. Zombie Master, yep, this is why we use you as an everybody deck. That and you're the easiest character for me to get to. The next duel is Seon, the real estate agent. Seon, the real estate agent, is going to be going up against Reina, the zombie dragon user. A lot of zombie decks here, huh? Top 16 is zombies. Alright, go ahead and place your bets. Kenyu cannot beat a Mermail deck. Alright, his deck is a Mushroom Man deck. It's not going to beat Mermails. Please stop getting your hopes up. You're making me cry. Literally, I want him to win, and he will not win if everyone just, like, tries to beg him to win. He'll play worse somehow. That's how it always happens to me. Anytime I, like, bet on a character, they end up losing, and it pisses me off. I just wish they would actually win for once. Like, right now, I would want Seon, the real estate agent, to win, just because only Esperoba ever wins with him. So I'm going to go with Seon, and I bet you he'll lose. I'll bet you I'll be all upset afterwards. Probably not. I probably won't be upset. I'll probably just be like, yeah, of course this happened. Alright, we got Zombie World to start the duel, which is perfect for anyone that runs Red Eye Zombie Dragon. Seeing the real estate agent plays Cyber Dragon. And then he plays Majestic Heretic, whatever. Just for the 2400 damage, which, you know what? You might as well do as much damage as you can before, you know, she starts stealing all your stuff. Because she's going to steal your stuff. She's going to summon Gurnia, which is not a great card, but Call the Haunted brings back Zombie Master, and DD Crow says, get the hell out of here. DD Crow's a very good card for this situation. That's very funny. Alright, we got ourselves Gorilla Kite, which is just a legit good card, because it's like Fencing Firefarer. It's a burn card as well. And 2100 damage. Reina's in a little bit of trouble. I'm starting to eat my own words. I think she's in trouble. Despite getting Zombie World, Seon's just winning with basic good cards. Gurnia, again, is not a good card. Book of Life is... No, Double Gurnia is not a good card either. Why is it in attack mode? Oh, it has to be face up. Uh-oh. Oh, Majestic Mech. But, oh, that's only if they try to kill you tactically. No, you just straight up lost. Holy shit, Seon's good. Seon's good. I gotta give him more credit. Holy crap. Man, Reina, the zombie decks, they only go as far as top 16. They're not making it to top 8. Seon is actually good at Yu-Gi-Oh! His deck doesn't really have any, like, there's no extra deck or anything. He's just, hey, I have a bunch of special summons, I win. Ooh, okay, this next duel is going to be really hard to bet on. Everybody, do you bet on the old hot shit Merlin with the super powerful fast freaking spellbook deck, or the new hot shit Natalie with the ritual beast deck that we haven't seen pop off until today? Who do you think will win between those two? Today we already saw Merlin almost lose to Insectors and then come back like in an insane way. Natalie just showed off her deck a little bit and kind of played with her food. She did not really show off much. She just played with her food. This should be a hard duel to bet on. This one should be very hard to bet on. Even though it should be Merlin just because she's won a tournament, we don't know much about Natalie. Natalie has proven that she can be really good today. So maybe she'll keep it going. Or maybe she'll just lose immediately. Who the hell knows? It's freaking AI. You can never trust the AI. Alright, let's go ahead and start this duel. I hope you guys are placing your bets while you still have the chance. It's almost over. We have someone that believes in Merlin. That's good. It's good to have beliefs in Merlin. But Natalie is someone you should watch out for. So, Natalie is going to open up this duel with a set. And High Priestess is already going to be special summoned to show you that Makiko is here to win. She is coming out strong. And then High Priestess is going to use its effect to get rid of the Spiritual Beast Kunahawk. And then Charioteer is here, and he's really powerful at 2800 attack. Field Spell is here as well, but it's gone. That's a shame. She likes her Field Spell. Alright, that is a ton of damage in one turn. Natalie almost died in one turn. That almost was a turn 2 victory. Alright, Natalie, do you have any strategies? Because all you did was set, and almost die. Because you're up against a real opponent. You got Apelio. You got Ritual Beast Steeds. That works, apparently. You're willing to crash. You don't have to crash. I'm learning new things about you, Apelio. Apelio is apparently a good card with that trap card specifically. She is bricked. Makiko is officially bricked, unless that's a trap card. Ritual Beast Tamer Wen is here. Wen is going to bring back the freaking Cannon Hawk. Or Kunahawk. Kunahawk's going to throw another card away, and the damage looks good. She turned this duel around. Natalie is really turning this duel around here. Look at Alexi Bear in chat. She's like, he got the dancing freaking stuff. Ghost Wolf is freaking out. The damage is good, but on the top of that, we got a fusion summon. You know it's going to be freaking Ulti Apelio. Apparently, it's really loved because it's the only one she wants to summon today. And it's a break! Merlin's not going to Worlds! Merlin is not going to Worlds! That is insane. No Jara and no Merlin. They have been knocked out. Apelio goes in, and one more attack can end this duel. And it's over. Natalie is moving forward. That is huge. That is actually huge. Big upset there. Not in this. You guys actually bet on Natalie. That's good. Not enough of you, but still. Natalie is going ham. Her opponent almost beat her in one turn, and then she just flipped the script. It was crazy. The next duel is Corona versus Reina. This Reina uses Citadel and spell counters. And Corona uses Hazy Flame. Place your bets. All right. There we go. Spellcasters versus a fire deck. With the mighty Tyhone. Number 2. Only number 2, not number 1. Number 1 is not a fire monster. Alright, let's see these two go at it, and let's see which of these powerful duelists is going to be the winner. Will it be Reina or will it be Corona? Corona's been a lot stronger today. She died off earlier in the series, but this season she's doing a lot better. Alright, we just have ourselves a set. And we have Hazy Pillar. And we have Hazy Flame Sphinx special summon. And then Hazy Flame Sphinx throws away a card to summon Hazy Flame Hydra. And that XYZ summons Hazy Flame Basilitrus, which is her strongest card. Hazy Flame Pillar is going to make sure it gets more counters on it, and that's going to throw away a card for free. 2,500 damage coming through is very nice. Okay. Breaker the Magical Warrior can get rid of that Pillar card or the Trap card if you're afraid of that, and you did nothing. Why even play it in attack mode if you weren't going to get rid of anything? Hazy Pillar is going to continue to attach monsters, and Hades, the Sphinx is back. And the Sphinx is going to go... Oh, it was not a monster that time. But this time you're going to go with Call the Haunted because you had a backup plan anyway. We're going to get an XYZ summon, and it's going to be Ptolemy M7 to end this duel. I'm not even joking. This is most likely the end of the duel. Or at least it would have been if you didn't do all this crap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could have ended the duel if you just used Ptolemy's move to bounce back the monster, but whatever. Yeah. She just didn't want to win this turn. It's not like Reina's going to come back in one turn. I think Corona's going all the way this season. We're going to have a brand new page 3 team, that's for sure. Treacherous Trap Hole gets rid of all your crap. Okay. Hazy Flame, whatever your name is, 2100 attack goes through. Neo the Magical Swordsman didn't stand a chance. There is still a chance for Reina in the end. Solidarity can really help out, especially if she has a decent monster. Magic Exemplar is really good, and you win by burn. That's the second time Corona has won by burn. There we go, everybody. There we go. Corona will take the victory. Just like that. Reina had a chance to fight back at the end, but it did not matter because burn effects. The next duel is Nadia versus Bright. Now, Bright shouldn't even be here if we're being honest, but since she is here, let's see if she can have a miracle run. Bright miracle run versus Nadia and her Dark Worlds. Yeah, it would definitely be a miracle to beat Dark Worlds with a crappy burn deck. A crappy burn deck. She won by Magic Cylinder into the cannon. And the opponent did not summon any monsters. All she summoned was weak monsters. This is an opponent that will only summon strong monsters, so you're going to die. Nadia is going to win this duel. Nadia is going to win. If you are somebody that does not have much money, you can put all your money on Nadia and you'd probably be okay. Probably. Watch as I make sure you're broke by the end of this. Alright, let's see. I'm looking for Bright as we speak. And it looks like we're ready to start, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, Poison of the Old Man. Okay, I don't know why she's going for the heal effect. Dark World Dealing. She's going to lose a card. She lost Restructor Revolution. Dara Silva of the Dark Worlds is there. Beige of the Dark Worlds is there. That's a lot of damage early. Magic Cylinder does not allow it. 1600 is still decent damage early, though. Another trap card, of course, no value yet. Field Spell is already here. That's a lot of damage. 26 to the face. Magic Cylinder says no. Again, though, once you run out of those, you'll lose the duel. One more turn. We got Poison of the Old Man. She goes for the heal again. I don't know why she's so addicted to healing, but apparently there's something about it that can help her. Bo Huntsman does 1500 burn, so it was close, but at the end of the day, the winner is Nadia. I hope you guys enjoyed the duel. I'm going to go to predictions. All right. This is why we don't bet on Bright, everybody. This is why we don't bet on Bright. Oh, she gets one more turn to burn. Uh-oh. One more turn to burn. Uh-oh. What is she going to do with this turn? You know, if she had Lava Golem in her hand and then had a burn card. $100 life points left. Card destruction is funny. She's got one option left, everybody. One option left. Gold is there. Do you have something to pop back row? If she has something to pop back row, she should be fine. The back row is useless. I'm going to check it. Nope, it's not useless. She waited. And the winner is Bright. And that's how you lose the duel, everybody. The winner is Bright. Alright, Bright, great job. Your opponent did not break any of your back row, and that's why that happens. Also, you top deck 2 cylinders, and Destiny drew the 3rd one, so that's just kind of unlucky. Alright, there we go. The next duel is Jamie versus Kami. Alright, Jamie's Infernoids looked pretty good, actually, but Kami is known for going to Worlds, so... Will Jamie find a way to get to Worlds for the first time, or will Kami go to Worlds yet again by stopping Jamie? It's going to be a water versus fire deck in this case. Water versus fire, everybody. Shit, I clicked network mode. We're stuck for a second. It doesn't matter. You'll have time to bet while I'm stuck. Jamie's Infernoids seem to have good effects, but they're not the easiest to summon. Kami's water monsters are very basic, very easy to understand, and she runs United We Stand, which United We Stand is just a straight up amazing card. Now, if this was Pokemon rules, yeah, I'd go with water. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not seem to abide by those rules all the time. Only sometimes. There we go. And there we go. Looks like we're ready to start. Water versus fire. Let's do this. Alright, we have Infected Male. Infected Male is set. Nice. We have Curry Bandit. That's a good start if you need to get some stuff. Infernoid Patrulia. Okay. Curry Bandit's actually going to be used to be aggressive instead of using his effect. Now uses effect. Yeah, of course. End phase. And we can get none of that stuff. None of that stuff. You can get that. You can get that. That's the only thing you're allowed to obtain. Alright, that is funny. I'm assuming Infernoids want to be in the grave. Oh, what is this? Beautiful Princess. That is a very punny name. And then we got Golden Flying Fish, which is not stronger than the opponent, so what was the whole point of that? A trap card activates throwing stuff away. He's going to summon his Infernoid. Oh, no. Oh, this one's stronger than the other one he used. Oh, shit. This looks good. And 3,000 attack goes in. That is a good monster. Holy shit. A level 10 3K beater. That is nice. Oh, it's a dark hole on summon. That's real nice. That is real nice. And he's getting back his cards that were removed from play. That is real nice. Now, a trap card could change everything for Kami. Void Launch is going to throw away more cards, which is hilarious. The attack goes through. She could not stop it, sadly. And his effects only seems to be, you know, being a dark hole, which is fine. And we're just going to set Needlebug Nest. Okay, he's got to slow down. He might deck himself out at this rate. If Kami can hold the field, he's got to be careful. 3,000 attack. Space Mambo is dead. Yeah, no, she's fine. If she just keeps playing defensively, she's fine. Night Beam for fun. Let's see what she hits. Okay. Kami can win this just by being defensive. Metabo Shark is there. And she finally bricked for game. The attack that will win the duel with only 10 cards left in the deck. 3K goes to the face, and the winner is Jamie. Perfect victory. Kami, all the old people that have been to Worlds are getting knocked out. All of them are leaving. They're not going to be here much longer. Jamie wants to show off what he's got. Alright, those Infernoids are pretty damn good. Oh, there's only one person that's been to Worlds left. There's only one person left, Nene. The question is, do you guys trust Nene, the Shadal user? Or will Koichiro knock out the last Worlds player? And then we have a brand new team for Worlds that we have never seen. Here we go. Nene or Koichiro? Nene or Koichiro? Everyone place your bets. Both of these characters are very powerful. Shadal's and Froggy Monarchs, but Nene has been to Worlds and Koichiro hasn't. So I want to assume Nene can win. However, all the other people that have been to Worlds have been knocked out in like actual upsets. So I do not know what to think anymore. But Nene Shadal should be a lot more consistent than the other characters. So maybe she can do it. Maybe there's a chance she can do it. Alright, Koichiro shall open with Foolish Burial, throwing away whatever the hell that was. And 2 back row. Interesting. She is going to set. Very nice. MST is going to get rid of something. Sinister Shadow Games is gone. He gets Swap Frog, which is a very good card. Swap Frog gets rid of Treeborn Frog, and that's about it. And we got Shadal Core. Shadal Core is very nice. Shadal Core is going to go in. Swap Frog does not stand a chance. And everything is set. So Monarch of Stormforth comes through. He's going to get rid of that card. Thestalos is interesting if you hit a monster. You did hit a monster, but Hedgehog was not one you wanted to hit. Damn. That only played to your opponent's advantage. Compulse is going to be kind of brutal too. Although I think Treeborn's in the... Oh, you said it. Oh, okay. That's fine for later. You shouldn't have said it though. Maybe you should have. You baited that out, so that's fine. And we got ourselves Hound. Hound is going to go ahead and call out the Shadal Core. It looks like Nene has this duel in the bag. I don't really see a way for her to lose. Especially if she's getting Catastor right now. Holy shit, she got Catastor. I do not like Mr. Froggy Monarch's odds. Of all he has is Thestalos. Thestalos can't beat Catastor. Oh, he doesn't even have Treeborn in the grave. He's terrible. He's going to die. Nene might be the only one that has a chance of going to Worlds that's been to Worlds before. He is actually bricked. Shadal Falco is here. Let's see if she flips summons. Oh, she's got Shadal Core. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I didn't count it, but it doesn't seem like enough, but I think it is. Yeah, it wasn't. It was so close. It was so close. All right, 200 life points left. We'll see what happens. Will the Froggy Monarchs find a way to come back, or is this the end of the duel? I don't know what his destiny draws are, but it was a destiny break. And just like that, Nene gets a perfect victory. A perfect victory for Nene. The only burn she took was Thestalos burn. Oh! Good thing I didn't say anything about the bets. Good thing I did not do anything with the bets. Apparently he's got 1 turn left in him. Okay, Koichiro, what can you do with 1 turn? Does this help you at all? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe he's got a plan as long as she doesn't fuse? He's stronger than her. Does she have a popping effect? Shadal Core about to... Oh. Oh, when you battle, you have to lose the... He survives by 100 life points. Koichiro's still technically alive. What you cooking there? I don't know how it smells yet. It's definitely a weird smell. I can't tell if I'm going to like what you're cooking. Nope, you cooked some shit there, bro. That was some real trash. You microwave that. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and move Nene forward. Next time you either use a grill or you use your freaking oven. You do not freaking microwave your food. Minimum, you should be air frying. Or toaster oven, at least. Alright. Nene, go ahead and move forward, guys. Nene's moving forward. We have made it to top 8. Top 8 is very strange. We have Nene, Jamie, Bright, Corona, I can't say Natalie for some reason. Natalie, Seon, Rinko, and Ken Yu. I already said I'm voting for Ken Yu. Of these 8 characters, if you were forced to vote for one of them, who would you vote for? Who would you vote for out of all these characters? I would like to know right now. Who would you vote for? Finally, I haven't had a bot in a long time. Bright? Of all people, you're voting for Bright? I don't know about Bright, guys. Oh, let me set up the duel first and the predictions. All right. The duel will be Kenyu versus Rinko. I said Kenyu would go and, get to Worlds, but he has to get past Mermails to do it. Kenyu has to get past Mermails to make that happen. Rinko only has to take out Kenyu to make it to Worlds. We're pretty much going to have Mermails in Worlds. It's going to happen. But I want to believe that Kenyu can do something. He's going to die. He's going to die. There's a miracle run, but the miracle run is over. The miracle run has ended. The last miracle characters would be Kenyu, Seon, Bright, and Jamie. Jamie should not beat freaking Nene. That would be the miracle run, and it would be a terrible team, but hey, it would be really surprising at the very least. And everyone likes surprises, right? Sorry, I'm having trouble finding Rinko. I forgot where... Oh, she's part of Arc 5. Okay. She was in the Arc 5 one. Out of respect, you bet on the correct character. I love that. Don't worry, he'll get you your money. He's gonna pull something off. Something that even I can't think of. Oh, shit. And Jara was their only hope, and Jara was a really good hope, but apparently she's not as strong as, Wait, who beat Jara? Guys, who beat Jara? Oh, shit, he's screwed. He's not beating 2700 attack. He'll never beat it. He could stall, but he can't beat it. Oh, here comes Abyss Spike. His whole deck is Search. Did this Mermail girl beat her? Was it the Mermail girl? Rinko? Rinko's gonna win. You think... Look, how do you creature swap when your opponent has 4 monsters on the field? It does not matter. He lost. It's over. Good day, sir. Oh, it's not even over yet. They have an equip spell making them even stronger when they don't need to be. Yeah, that's already going to be game. Like, luckily, Giant Rat will keep his life points high enough, but it's going to be game. He was also lucky just to have that many Giant Rats. Enemy controller. Oh, he waited for that one. That was smart. At least he was patient. And he lost Shining Angel, which honestly he probably doesn't care about. What is your actual play here? You're just going to attack? Okay. You know what? I'll give him credit for killing that monster, but other than that, he's still dead. Because as long as she keeps more than 1 monster on the field, Creature Swap has no real value. Alright, Giant Rat's dead, which means Mushroom Man is dead. It doesn't stand a chance. Sorry, Mushroom Man. These guys are a bit bigger than your last opponent. Your last opponent was a lot easier. Flying Kamakiri gets you another Flying Kamakiri. Again, you're too weak. Your monsters are weaker than her weakest monsters. You're going to die. Thank God for the rat, or else this duel would have already been over. MST is going after the trap. Do you have any traps of your own? If you don't, you die. Sir, I need you to understand this. If you don't get a trap card, you're going to die. Monster Reborn gets Abyssal Seed again. Of course, of course. The stall is not going to work too good when you get attacked, because your monster's attack points aren't that high. Flying Kamakiri, yeah, it's not looking good to be a Kenyu fan. He hasn't even done damage to her. Nova Summoner could try to stall for a little bit longer. Shining Angel at least could be in defense mode. That's the only good news. There we go. Alright, Nova's keeping his health a little bit better, but it's not great. No traps. No chance. No traps equals no chance, guys. Unless he pulls a trap and there's no effects on these freaking mermails because I'm not reading them. There is no chance. Also, she has 5 monsters. She has 5 monsters. What the hell is he supposed to do? Mother Grizzly his way back in the game? Mother Grizzly ain't gonna do shit. This is not... I'm not even trying to be mean right now. This is real. Mother Grizzly can't do anything. He's already lost all of his floaters. He's got nowhere to float. He's got amoeba. That's how desperate he is. He has amoeba. 2,000 burn means nothing to her. She has a freaking mermail, whatever the hell that is. That looks horrifying. That guy looks like Poseidon, for crying out loud. I don't know what to do about that. Alright. 2 amoebas? You think 2 amoebas are going to save him? We got creature swap. That's not enough burn, even if he did. Oh my god. He doesn't understand. It's not enough. It's not even close. The better play would use the amoeba to kill yourself so you don't die. Okay, you know what? You know what? You can give up now. At least you tried. At least you tried. I'll give you that much. So, at the end of the day, he did really good, but Ken Yu is getting knocked out, and mermails are going to Worlds. What the hell was that? The hell was that thing? I've never seen that monster get summoned before. It's strong enough to kill that card, though. And he is done. Rinko is going to Worlds, everybody. I'm sad that my vote didn't get there, but you know what? I didn't expect him to anyway. Yeah, Rinko and the mermails are going to Worlds. There we go. The next duel is Seon versus Natalie. Now, we all know Seon is weird. His deck is not something I understand. Natalie, on the other hand, is very good. She took down freaking Merlin. So I'm going to say Seon's going to lose. You have a guy that sells houses, and you got a gal that literally took down Merlin. Who do you want to vote for? Dueling isn't even his main job, for crying out loud. This is his hobby. He doesn't even like Yu-Gi-Oh! He only plays it to sell it to the people that like Yu-Gi-Oh! He's like, hey, you want a house? No. Do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. If you duel me and you lose, you have to buy a house. That's literally his whole idea. Best salesman of the year, though. He's gotten salesman of the year 3 times running. I've seen it happen. His boss Esperoba loves him. All right, let's see. Look, you're saying not to count him out. Natalie hasn't even shown us her deck yet. She beat Merlin with the same cards as everybody else. She hasn't even shown half of her extra deck monsters. She's only shown one of them. I don't know what the hell she can do, guys. I'm scared. I'm allowed to be scared. She's scary. He's already trying to lay the pitch on her. It's like, come on, it's a buyer's market. You can get a good deal. It's like, come on, you don't know what you're talking about. Set, set, set. Beautiful. Triple set. And we got a set. Beautiful. Alright, Wisteria got her butt kicked. She lost immediately. And with these 2 Ritual Beast monsters, do you... Oh, you summon another one, right? And then you summon another one. Oh, we're going to see a fusion. This time, it's the same one. That's the only one she uses. It's the only one she believes in, apparently. Oh, you're looking at the bracket? Ha! You guys aren't even seeing the duel. There you go. She's getting her ass kicked. No, Seon's getting his ass kicked, I mean. Don't worry. Commentary only fight. Damn, she's wrecking him. She keeps going for the same monster, and it's only turn 4, and he's already getting a destiny draw. That's how desperate this duel is. Literally, that's it. And compulse, so that destiny draw did not matter. You know what? That's oh my god, he can't even special summon. Okay, yes he can. He can Monster Reborn Gorilla Kite. It's desperate, but it's all he's got left. It's all he has left is a little kite. Foolish Burial throws away a card. The attack goes in. He's got 1 turn left, but at least he did some burn. Yeah, I don't like Seon's odds. I don't know how he made it this far. How did he even make it this far in this tournament? He's got Cyber Dragon. This is his final offer. He summons Card Trooper. Card Trooper's desperate, but it's what he needs to do. Card Trooper goes against Wen. Wen is dead. But this monster has so much attack that he loses the duel because of it. And that's game. That is game. The winner is Natalie. She's going to Worlds this season. Natalie's Ritual Beast deck will be at Worlds. So far, no upsets in top 8. Top 8 is exactly as we saw it to be. We're like, you know what? These characters are going to win. They're way better than these joke characters. And we were right. Now, there are still joke characters left. The next joke is Bright. Alright. Bright has to take on the Hazy Flame deck. And I do not like her odds. Alright. Last time, she only got here because she got super lucky and top decked 2 Magic Cylinders and got a Destiny draw for the 3rd. That's the only reason she's even here. If she didn't start the duel with 2 Magic Cylinders, she would have already been dead. She wouldn't be here right now. But her opponent, Corona, has actually made combos happen, is a good duelist, and uses the Hazy Flames pretty decently. So, I don't like Bright's odds at all. I don't think Bright should be here in the first place. Bright should not even be here. She is a joke character. Does Magic Cylinder target? I believe it does. I believe it does. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, Dark Room of Nightmare is a good start. Final Flame for 900 burn in total is not bad. Final Flame for 900 burn in total is not bad. And a trap card. Hazy Pillar. MST to get rid of the trap. Very nice. Hazy Flame Hydra for 2300 flat damage. There's no reason not to. Oh, that card can't be targeted anyway. You can't beat Hazy Flame Hydra. Magic Cylinder won't work. Just Desserts does not target. That's just a free K. 300 extra, sorry. But still not enough burn for it to matter. Especially when you don't even have a hand. I don't understand why you tributed yourself. Oh, it's the same monster. Who cares? Oh, you get 2 monsters. Never mind. That makes a lot. You win the duel. You won the duel off of that play. Holy shit. Turn 4 tied for the record of the day within Jara. And the final attack goes through. And Magic Cylinder does not work on Hazy Flame. So, the winner is Corona. There will be no upsets. No upsets in top 8. Now, these characters making it are still new. These characters are still new. They've never been to Worlds before. They just got matched up with really weak opponents in top 8, which is kind of crazy. Because that means they got here somehow. Now, the last duel of top 8 and the last character to be part of Team Page 3 is either going to be Nene, the only character who's been to Worlds before with her Shadal deck, or Jamie, a character that is a good character, kind of like Corona, but is nowhere near Shadal level. Not even close. So, are we going with Shadal's and World's, alumni, or are we going with freaking Jamie and his Infernoids? A guy who I don't even think's been top 4 before. And if he has, I just forgot. It's been too long. Yeah, this duel is going to be... This duel is like an average duelist versus a very good duelist. He's not a joke duelist. I will not say that. He's actually pretty okay. He could take down some chumps. He's above the level of chump, that's for sure. But Nene is insane. Shadal's have always been insane. The only reason Shadal's didn't win Worlds is because Rebecca freaking went crazy on them in a tiebreaker match. Like, you have to understand what Rebecca had to do to stop Nene. Alright, well, we're going to start with Infernoid Entra. And Shadal Fusion immediately. That's probably a good sign. That results in whatever the hell that one is. It has 2600 attack and looks cool. Hedgehog also gets you a beast. Nene has made top 4, and she has been to Worlds before last season. Alright, Winda is here. And that card forced you into attack mode, which is embarrassing when you have 0 attack points. Not good. That's 4,800 damage coming right after that 1,900. That's 3 direct attacks. And those 3 direct attacks almost ended the duel. Jamie, that almost set a new record. That's how bad that was for you. She only doesn't do it often, Reaper, because she's not in that many tournaments. There aren't that many tournaments that I allow page 3. And that's the end of the duel. He did not get any of his boss monsters. She did not give him time to set up. He actually just couldn't play the game. So, GG. GG. The winner is Nene. No surprise. Nene is going to Worlds. And honestly, she's looking like a team captain. We haven't seen, I don't know if she's going to be team captain, but she's looking like a team captain to me. So let's go ahead and check out our top 4. These are your 4 characters representing page 3 at Worlds. Nene Shadal's, Corona's Hazy Flames, Natalie, I don't know why I can't say that. Natalie's freaking Ritual Beast, and Rinko's Mermails. But where are they going to be? Let's find out right now. Who's going to be team captain? Will it be Rinko or Natalie? Everyone place your bets. Will Rinko go all the way or will it be Natalie? Mermails or Ritual Beasts? Even though we've only seen 1 Ritual Beast this entire tournament. 1 fusion at least. I know there's like 3 in this game, so having only 1 fusion is kind of crazy. Or needing only 1 fusion is kind of crazy. But maybe it was the best fusion. A decent bet number at 32k would be 10k minimum. 10k, but this isn't even grand finals, so I wouldn't bet 10k yet. Grand finals is where you should bet your big money. If you are going to bet big money. There she is. See, you're good at this, Reaper. You already know. You already know. Alright, let's go ahead and set this duel up, guys. It's time for Rinko versus Natalie. Winner gets a pretty good bracket in the tournament, and the loser is screwed in Worlds. Alright, we have ourselves some characters all set up. Mermails are starting to do their thing. Okay. We have an equipped spell, making them very strong. Ritual-based tamer Lara didn't stand a chance because of the equipped spell. That's the tamer that always gets another one out, so that could be very good for him. Pelio's here. Is that going to be a fusion? You're not even going to fuse. Okay, my apologies. Apparently you're not able... Oh, no, you're able to fuse. You just didn't want to. Okay. Well, there you go. Altia Pelio is here now. And the fuck is going on here? Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to move on. They're practicing their special summons. I get it. You want to learn your card's effects? You're going to try your card's effects. I get that. 100% get that. Alright, you want to do it again for fun. Everyone likes to have a little fun. Nothing wrong with that. You're kind of addicted to it, but, you know, keep doing what you're doing. The Cunning Hawk is going to go ahead and go in there. That card's going to die. You're right about that, gamer. That card's going to die, of course. Rinko gets this card. This card's very good. And trap card says no. No, it still happens, but the trap card works still. And that card's like, you know what? I don't like you. And that guy's like, well, you may not like me, but I like these two guys, and they're not going to let me die. See, that was a good use of his effect. I like that usage of that effect. That was smart. All right, Cannon Hawk is going to go ahead and do its effect again. And we're going to fuse again. Same monster. She is addicted to that specific one, and that's fine because it seems to be the best one. And you're just frustrating me because you're not explaining why you're doing this again. Like, I don't get it. Why are you doing this? Is it just to put cards in the grave? Into the remove from play zone? Is that really good for a Ritual Beast deck to remove all your monsters from play? Maybe that's the whole point. That could be the whole point. That's what I'm going to go with. I don't understand it because I don't play the deck. That's all. That's what it is. They know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. Calm down. I just don't know what's happening. Okay, now this turn you're not going to do anything crazy. You're just going to attack. Because reasons. Okay. Sure. Oh, no, you're going to do it still. Never. Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That spell card says I can attack again. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. Does that card work? Apparently it does. Rinko almost died, but she saved herself from that quick play spell. Okay, that time I'm not even mad. That made sense. You got an extra attack out of it. It makes 100% sense. And all those cards are gone. Rinko has absolutely nothing. I don't know what Cannon Hawk even does, so I could not care. Atlantean Marksman. God says no in chat. That's the final card. The Marksman is dead, which means there's nothing left for Rinko but traps. That looks like the end of the duel to me. God has decided to end this duel. Welcome, Morgan. Let's see what happens. Attack for game. Abyss Sphere says no. Yes. No. Bottomless says yes. Apelio gains attack points, and it's over. The winner is Natalie. Natalie is moving up to Grand Finals with her Ritual Beast deck. Natalie is going to Grand Finals, everybody. Alright. Now we can move on to the other semifinal match to find out who Natalie... it's probably going to be Nene. Let's just not pretend. Let's not pretend here. Nene is going to Grand Finals. Ain't no way Infernoids are stopping freaking Shaddolls. Shaddolls, man. Alright, Nene is the only character here that's been to Worlds before. She is the one that's going to be team captain. It's what makes the most sense. Plus, I do not want the team captain to be Natalie because Natalie does not make any sense. Half of her plays are just completely stupid. Like, I don't know the deck, but they're for sure you don't want to keep doing what she's doing. Like, other than with that quick play spell, I'll give that was a good play. The rest of it doesn't make sense. It was a complete waste of time. That's all I'm saying. Alright. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's Hazy. I forgot it's Hazy. Oh, wow. It's a full female team. Page 3 is a full female team. Every single member is female. They're all the strongest characters in page 3 are female, apparently. Sorry, Jamie, you couldn't make it. I don't know why I thought it was Infernoids. Hazy. Okay, Hazy's definitely going to lose then. Their strongest monster has like 2,600 attack. They're going to die. See, you say that, Bernard, but I didn't see her search anything. I didn't see any searching going on. Hey, Random Gamer, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being a sub up for 9 months. I appreciate that. Curry Bandit's a damn good start. We're going to go ahead and throw away some stuff. Are you going to get a spell or trap at all? You guys should all core. Super Poly. Yeah, but Bernard, she'll never get to do it because she keeps resetting it, which means there is no search. Because she keeps resetting it. It always goes back to 1 turn. Oh, Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Cerberus gets summoned. That's 2k attack. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And Griffin gets summoned. I don't think we've seen Griffin yet. That's a new one. Is it already the boss monster? Nope, it's Ptolemy. M7. That one's okay. No, but it keeps getting rid of the monsters that were removed from play for the 2 turns, which means it resets them back to 1 turn when they get removed from play again. Have we ever seen a number go to 2? I don't think so. It keeps going back to 1. Except that first duel. Maybe in the first duel we did. I don't remember. It's been a long time now. Okay, Shaddol Dragon. Shaddol Dragon's there. You gonna do something with it, Nene? Maybe a super poly? You want to throw a little polymerization out there? You know, do a little fusing? A little fusing with the homies? Little fusing with the homies here. Shadal Dragon finally activates effect. Okay, we don't want a super poly. We're going to just do basic Shadal fusion. That's fine too. What are we making? Making something cool? That card's pretty cool. 3k defense is pretty good. And Mathematician's here to be a friend. Probably going to throw away Falco or something. Oh, Squagmata. That's the search one, right? Into Falco, into... Yeah, okay. See, I'm learning. I'm figuring it out. And now the attack goes off. Okay, Mathematician goes in. That card goes in. That card goes in. And Corona's going to die. Next turn, she's dead. This is why I said Nene is going to be team captain. Nene's already team captain. I didn't know she had El Shadal Fusion. Like, she is one duel away from being team captain, guys. That is the new record of the day. Nene wins on turn 3. She beat in Jara's record of turn 4. That was a scary-ass duel runner. That is the record of the day, though. All right. My street is 40 miles an hour. That guy was not going 40. Let us go. We're going to have our breather match now. Time to find out who gets the absolute worst group and who gets a bad group in Worlds. This one will be a little bit harder to bet on. It's two characters that... You know what? No, it's fire versus water. It should be easy to bet on. Never mind. Fire versus water, everybody. Who do you think's going to win? Rinko's Mermails or Corona's Hazy Flames? Everyone, go ahead and place your bets. Rinko and Corona. All right, Pokemon Logic wins, so Corona's going to lose, apparently. Between these two, I would say the only reason why I think Rinko's going to win is for the same reason I always think it. Rinko has the stronger boss monster. I think Rinko's attack stat goes higher. So, I'm gonna go with Rinko. I kind of like to base my victories off of, can my monster get over yours? The answer is yes, then that's the one I go with. So, Corona, you're going to lose because you're both going to summon strong monsters, but hers is going to be stronger. Or you're just going to not play a monster at all. Yeah, that makes no sense. Alright, that card looks pretty strong. You know, 2400 defense, that's not bad. I can hold back most of these freaking Hazy Flame cards. Oop. I don't even think you've normal summoned yet. Now you have. Ooh, Deep Sea Diva. What a start card. Oh my god. This is just brutality. Please stop. Please stop. Oh my god, a massive Synchro Summon. And with the Synchro Summon, we get the Ice Barrier? Really? Okay. You know what? It's a water deck, and they're gone. Yeah, Corona, you did the fuck you doing? You don't really stand much. Why did you keep them on in attack mode? Why'd you put it in attack mode? It doesn't matter. Corona's gonna lose. Rinko, Jesus. Alright, well, we got Griffin in attack mode, and we got this card. Can you special summon that? I don't think so. You can normal summon it. Oh, no, you chose Perteon. That also looks like a Pegasus. Okay. Unless that trap says my opponent cannot activate effect or kill me, you lose. You're going to lose. Like, yeah, you bought yourself one turn. You're going to lose. You bought one turn with that Corona. And she's going to... Oh, my God. And now you got to fight that guy that looks like Poseidon, but with, like, you know, a weird body. Maybe I just can't see it from here. Alright, well, we got this card, and that's a trap. Yeah, that's game. Salvage is guaranteeing victory with Deep Sea Diva. Okay, maybe those cards are better than Deep Sea Diva. I assume Deep Sea Diva was better. I could be wrong. I don't know shit about these cards. Mermails look good. They look very powerful. Yeah, they can just special summon each other. Never mind. Yeah, this duel's super over. Okay, and that's going to be the end of the duel, everybody. It turns out Corona is going to get last place, which means she's going to Worlds. She isn't going to do good in Worlds. She's getting the worst bracket possible. And then we have, of course, Rinko, who is going to Worlds and is going to have a bad bracket, but it might still be doable. It's going to be hard, but it might be doable. So, let's go ahead and move Rinko forward. Now, This is going to be the last bet of the day, and it could be the hardest bet to make. This is going to be a hard one. Both these characters could totally win the tournament. Both of these characters could win it. They're both very good. Who do you bet on? Do you bet on the powerful ritual beast Natalie or the old character that's been to Worlds, Shadal's Nene? Are you a Nene fan or are you a Natalie fan? Let me know right now. Let's get this going. Final bet of the day. Place your damn bets. I want to see it. This is the big bet time. If you have big money, make big bets. If you have small money, make big bets. I do not care. It's the last bet of the day, and it could go either way. This is a duel where it could go either way. I'd say 60-40. Nene has the better chance of winning. 60-40, but Nene is going to win. Alright, let's see here. Oops, I don't know why that scrolled down. Oh, I probably scrolled down when I did bronze. Okay, Natalie. This could be Natalie's first ever championship, or Nene could get another, or maybe is this Nene's first ever championship? There's going to be a new champion today for sure. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a new champion. Alright, 10k is very good, Bernard. That's a big bet. Now, granted, you're going to lose all your money, because I don't think you're the luckiest chatter, but we'll see what happens. This is the final duel of the day. Who is going to be team captain of page 3? Who's getting their first ever crown? Who's going to be going to Worlds as the #1 seed? Alright. Foolish Burial. I'm going to check the bets. Checking the bets. 150k from Ghost Wolf on Nene. 53% of the vote on Nene. Then we have 150k vote from Skyrus on Natalie. It should be very good on this one. This is a very big bet. Overall total bits, more than usual. You're above 200k on both sides. However, Shadal Fusion could already mean that this duel is over. Especially when Winda's here to stop your special summons. Remember that Ritual Beast loop? It's not going to work anymore when Winda's on the field. Alright, and Ritual Beast Steeds is gone, which is actually a pretty good card. And Tamer Elder is gone. That's a huge loss. You have no hand. And you lost Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms. Anyone that bet on Natalie, I'm sorry. You're about to watch your own death. All they have is Spiritual Beast Cannon Hawk, which cannot do anything for you. It can kill that monster. No, it can't even do that. It can't even do that. Ritual Beast Ambush. Alright, on main phase 2, they're ambushing the enemy. Can't special summon again, though. That goes back to your... I did not realize that goes back to the... Okay, that's... I don't know anything about Dragon Rulers. The attacks come through. Compulse is... Okay, they both run Compulse. Winda can't be targeted, right? So you can't even go for that. You still lose everything you own. Nothing has changed. Cannon Hawk is not going to help you. You still lose everything you own. That is interesting. That is much more interesting than I was expecting. Cannon Hawk gets rid of it. Can't destroy that card, but Winda dying is really helpful. However, they could just fuse something much bigger next turn. Tempest beats Winda only to die to the next monster. Oh, could be a Synchro as well. Yeah, we're going for an old school Synchro right here. And that Synchro is going to be what the hell? HTS Syamuth. Syamuth has the same attack as Tempest, but is just going to go for Cannon Hawk anyway. And then we have a quick play spell, El Shadal Fusion. And with this fusion, we are going to summon that thing. The Naga card. And the Naga card, and you get a beast to your hand. Why the hell not? And with that, you've lost every card you own. You are going to die. You are playing your absolute best, but Tempest can't even beat this card if you got it back on the field. You are literally going to die. This is why I said Nene was born to be team captain. She was ready for it. This Ritual Beast girl... Oh, there. We finally got to #2. And now we can see a card come back to the hand. And the Tamer's going to be desperate, but he's got to do something for his team. And he gets a Pelio, which is also desperate. And she does get the Fusion monster. It's Fusion versus Fusion. Level 6 versus level 10. The Tempest Storm Dragon is here. And that Apelio card is leaving. And that card says no. She killed herself. All she had to do was attack. Instead, she did her effect. Or, that she killed herself. She lost everything. This is what I was talking about. This is why I said she can't be team captain. If you make those plays, you can't be team captain. All you had to do was attack, but you just wanted to do that instead. Destiny Draw kicks in. All she has left is when, and I don't know when this is going to help. Okay, that does help, actually. If you don't do it again, she's going to do it again. Everyone's going to get so pissed, but she's going to do it again. Right now, do it. And, oh, she doesn't win just yet. Natalie gets one more draw. But her Destiny Draw failed her. The trap card. I don't think any of your traps have worked without a monster on the field. And this girl could just fuse whenever she feels like it. 2600 attack for game. Is the duel over? It's over! Team Captain Nene. Shadalls are going to be the #1 seed for page 3. Ritual Base still did good, so they're going to be going out. But because they don't know how to use their deck, this is what happens. They probably would have had a good chance if they just didn't do that every single time. At the end of the day, the 60% chance of winning on Nene was accurate. She did win the duel. Natalie performed really well today. This is her first ever top 4 performance. In fact, there are a lot of first top 4 performances. Rinko and Corona are also first top 4 performance today. Overall, a really good tournament. I am very surprised with what happened. We had so many upsets. Nene is the only character here that was in Another Worlds. Everyone else is brand new. So I would say Team Page 3 is going to be interesting this season. Very, very interesting. Okay. I don't have the bracket made for next week, but next week's bracket is going to be the Dream Team Tournament. Dream Team qualifiers. Dream Team includes characters that are manga characters, video game characters, characters that simply don't fit anywhere else because they weren't technically part of the show. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely insane. Dream Team is going to be full of characters you probably don't even know, characters you might know, and characters you absolutely hate. Just completely hate. Trust me on this one. I will see you all then. I hope you're all excited for that, and I hope you're excited for this Thursday's Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's manga tournament. That one's going to be just as interesting. I'll see you all then. Please remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and Thursday's the day for 5Ds, and Saturday's the day for Dream Team. Bye-bye, guys.